Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome. Everybody doing okay? Y'all doing okay? Yes, y'all. Our Christina's not going good. She's not doing good at all. I want to say hello to everyone coming in. I want to say hello to everybody coming in tonight. I want to say hello to Sammy, Crystal B, Sherry Withers, Kinder Spirit, Peace, Pugs, and Understanding, Kinder Spirit, David's mom, Palmy Mom, Sherry, David's mom, Deborah Ann, Angela. Yes, we're going to continue to pray for her. But guys, when you start playing tug of war with the Lord, He's going to win. Let's see what we got in here. Lone Star, Fonda Cheese Man, Hillbilly Nitro, My Creative Spirit. Uh, Come on in, everybody. I spoke with Christine. I called Christine. Well, I spoke with Joe. Joe sent me a message. Hey, Tree Tree. Hey, hey, Flippy. Uh, Come on in, everybody. Hey, Amy Lynn. I spoke with Joe, Christine's husband, and he said that she is tired and that she's not doing so well. So I sent her a message. Hey, Angel. Hey, BB. And so she had Joe call me, and then I called her back, and all she could say is, I love you. That's all she could say. And then she slipped back off into sleep. She's been having a lot of pain in these last few days. You all, she does not look good at all. Prayers for Christine and her family. You said you as well, Daisy. I know it's hard. I know. I try to get Jinkies to go and take me up there and see her this week, but Jinky said she can't. My husband can't because of the animals. But if I could go up there and not be afraid to drive, I would drive and see her. But I'm scared to drive all the way up there, almost to Cincinnati. So I don't know what it is, but she's not doing good, you all. And, you know, I feel like maybe I want to hold on to faith, but if God's got more plans for her, if He's got plans for her to go home now at this time, then that is His will, and we have to let His will be done. She's an angel, she's an angel, you all. Daisy, I just lost a lifelong friend to cancer this past week. It's so hard, but I know the Lord has plans in His will. That's why I made this live tonight, because y'all, I really feel like, hey, Shirley C, we need to keep our oil filled in our lamps, because I really believe that the Lord is coming. Hey, Tracy, thank you. Hey, Daniel Barry, prayers for our sweet Christine. I'm not going to give up on her. We need our bright shining light. I do too. You know, I say that too, mommy. But when I look at my friend and I see her in the place that she's at right now, I just don't want her to suffer no more. She she is not doing good, you guys. She's not able to get up out of the bed. She's not able to walk. She can barely use her arms. Joe said her memory is declining. These last few days, she's not been doing good at all. So we pray for a miracle, or we pray for God's will to be done. and I don't want to let her go. I love her so much. But if there's something to come that will hurt her that God has taken her home for, then so be it. Only we know God's plans. Only we know what what's happening in this life. This life is like a vapor. We're only here for a little while and then we're gone. That's why we need to be kind to each other and love each other like Christine loved everyone, like she still does. Um she has the hospice nurse that comes in. Like she's still like alert and oriented, but she can't really talk. She's been in a lot of pain. I feel like she might be a little dehydrated. I don't like to come on here and tell stuff like that. I want, she's got her own personal business and I don't want to put it out too much. So, but I love her and I want us all to pray for her because right now she's not doing very good at all. She's not. I called yesterday and I didn't get an answer. And then today I was going to call, but I know this is the day that her son and her daughter-in-law comes over and stays with her, so I didn't want to bother her. May God wrap his arms and comfort her during this time. Yes. Yes. I don't think that Christine's going to suffer. I think the Lord will take her. I do. If it's his will. But we're not going to give up praying on her. We're not going to give up. If it's his will to let her live, then it so be it. If it's not his will, then it's his will to take her home to heaven. We're all heading that way. Some of us just go a little sooner than the rest. And so they have her husband, poor Joe. He is just really going through it right now. He lost his mother. He lost his father. He lost his uncle a week after his father. He lost Christine's grandmother. And, he's struggling to hold on to her. I don't want her to suffer either. I don't. And I love her. And that's the one thing that she said to me a while ago, or when I talked to her last, is I love you. That's all she could say is I love you. I'll never have another friend like her, ever. They can happen every day. People like Christine don't come in your life every day. I have struggled every day of my life since a child to have a good friend, a best friend that I could trust that would have my back. She's the only one. I mean, I have a lot of friends and stuff, but not like Christina. It's okay. I God has given me peace with her. She is one in a million. She is one in a million. He is broken. He is broken. I actually mentioned him maybe trying to get her sons to come in again, but it's just, you know, I love her and maybe she's dehydrated right now and she's going through something. If it's God's will, He will pull her through this. If it's not, then He will take her home. We have to leave it up to Him. We have to. That's all we can do. But with that being said, We're going to continue on doing what we do over here. She loves her farm family. Um, I know Kinder Spirit. The thing is right now she's not able to talk. Like the only thing she could say to me was, "I love you." That's the only thing she could say to me is, "I love you." We love you too, Yanni. She's just, I want God to pull her through this. I want Him to keep her here. But we don't know what the future holds for her. I trust Him. That's all I can do is trust Him. That's all we all can do. We are not in control of our lives. We are not. When we think we are, we get knocked down quick. We are not in control of our lives. The only thing we can do is give our lives over to God and be in control of them. She's not doing good, Yanni. She's not. She's not doing good. She's not. And that's why I want to come on here today, you all. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, Yanni's videos are beautiful. God needs his angel back. He's got her. It's not fair, but it's his will. I still not giving up faith on Christine. God could pull her through this any day, but I'm also not going to be unfair. Like, I don't want her to live like this. Daisy, I'm sorry to hear Christine is weak tonight. She went to the movies a couple weeks ago. Joe said the last 5 days that her memory's been kind of slipping and she's been in a lot of pain. And he said the other night he couldn't hardly keep it under control. She does not look good, you guys. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lone Star. I have sent her many. She has not uploaded them. I don't expect her to. Yanni, the only thing she could say to me the other night when I called her was, "I love you." And then she went back to sleep. I feel right now, that we're kind of playing tug of war with God, and He's going to win. I know all we can do is pray for her mercy, God's mercy, and pray that His will be done. Pray, you all. That's all we can do is pray. We don't want to give up, but what, you know, our life is all like a vapor. I know she does. She tells me, "I love you, sissy." To me, I cry my eyes out. Yes. But I have a peace. I have a peace. I have a peace this time. I have a peace. Love you, God is love. No, He won't peace, hugs, and understanding. That's why we need to love each other. This fighting over stuff and arguing and fussing about stuff, it's not important. There's things to come, there's things that are coming, and we need to be ready because the Lord is coming and we need to be ready. She's been heavy on your heart, Tree. I know. She's a huge part of this channel. We will never stop praying. I really hoping you could visit her, Daisy, but you may not get to. I know. I asked Jinkies to take me, but she said Logan starts school next week, so I don't know. Even if it was just one day, just one day, so I can go see her. I just want to hug her. I want to take her flowers. I just want to see her and take her flowers. I'm not as brave as she is. She's very brave. Christine's a very brave person. She's got more bravery than I do. I don't know if he would or not. He may take me. I don't know, but we would have to go straight up there and straight back, and it's quite a bit of ways. At least 7 hours, I would assume. So, hey Matthew, it's at least 7 hours away from me here. I would think, and I get scared, so I can't drive by myself. If I could drive by myself, I would, because Christine drove down here to Summer's Day. Is she home? Yeah, she's home. I know. I get fearful. I know. I know. Take a taxi. Do you know how much a taxi costs me 7 hours away? I don't like to be without family or anything when I go somewhere. I panic out. Y'all, I've got a lot of fear. So even when I was down one time in Myrtle Beach and my sister was down there with me, I had a panic attack. So I do panic quite a bit. I know, but I know I'll see my Christina in heaven again. Let's pray that God work, moves and prays that He's gonna give her strength back. It's in His hands. It's in His hands. Yes, it does. It sucks. And every time I talk to Jinkies about it, she's like talking about her friend and not really, I know her friend's got cancer too. But Christine is also our friend. I initially did not want to do a live today and say that anything about this, but it's on my heart to let you all know how she's doing. Because I'm kind of iffy about letting you all know, like, because Christine's a very private person, so I don't like to always, and I want to make sure of things before I put things out there. So I don't know. It just got on my heart when I was starting this live, and yes, she is. Christina is a big part of my channel. Like, she's my little sidekick, y'all. We've had some really good times up on this panel, y'all. I felt like Christine needed us before she found us. I feel like she really needed us. Even though she got attacked horrible and everything, I still think that she needed us as her family and friends. I felt like maybe she was just a little bit lonely for some friendship, and then she found us, uh and then she loved us, like she still loves us all. And I pray that, you know, I don't know, Rhonda Lynn. I don't know if I could just, I might tomorrow message Joe again and ask him how she's doing. Um, the thing that concerns me the most is that he said that normally when he gives her her water pill that she pees a lot and that she hasn't been peeing. That kind of scares me a little bit. But I don't know. She could be dehydrated. I'm gonna call and check in on her tomorrow. I didn't want to bother her today because I know today is the day her son comes over, and I don't want to intervene with her and her family time. Yeah, she was my little ride or die. She's my voice of reason. Like, she's like, Daisy, come on, open your eyes. She like behind the scenes, she's telling me stuff that like she's my voice of reason. Yeah. Like, I think that, she started the Summer Wells case, looking into Summer Wells case because, she lost a daughter and she felt like that she had to do it because of, you know, she just felt like that. And she never got closure with her daughter. She never got to hold her daughter. They just took her baby away at 20 weeks. And so she didn't even get to bury her daughter. So now Christine may get the opportunity to be with her daughter. I know a lot of people were mean to Christine because they hate me. And you can hate me if you want to. Just don't come after my friends. I don't care if people hate me. It's been a lifelong thing. It's like I've been hated from a child up, basically. So it's nothing new. Just don't come after my beautiful friends and attack them. Like, I'm used to it by now, the hatred of people. But Christina don't deserve that. She does not, nor does anybody else. Yanni, any of my friends deserve to be attacked. And for Prayer Garden to sit over there and say mean stuff like she has. I heard she was saying some stuff the other night. Shame on you, PG. Shame on you. Like, don't do that, PG. This is a different, like, this is real life, Don't. I would never do PG like that if she was losing one of her friends. I would never do her like that. You don't deserve it though, Yanni. It's not your fault. She has found friends and love here, Palmy Mom. And I'm so grateful for all of you all loving her and being there for her and helping her through this. A lot of y'all helped her and donated to her and everything. And you all are just beautiful. She will Mustang Mama. She will have to answer to that. People get behind these screens and do the most. It needs to stop all the way around. Yes, peace and pugs, because you know what? God is coming. Jesus is coming. And it's not going to be long. And if we have hate in our hearts, we cannot get in heaven. Jesus said it. You have to forgive before you get into heaven. If I couldn't move my legs, I wouldn't want to live either. No one wants to live like that, right? Daisy, I can tell you this, no matter what they say about me, I don't give a rat's. I know, Yanni. You're like me. You really are. But it still hurts sometimes, especially when people come after your family, when people comes after your looks, comes after everything. Listen, there's nothing nobody can say about my looks that I have not been viciously attacked about. Like, it's like I've been called the most worst things in the world. I know, Tracy. Everybody thinks the world of Christine. She is very loved. Very, very loved. Christina is an angel on earth. You don't find people like her every day. You don't find people that care about people, love people, will go out of their way to do for people like Christine did. She wanted to be a grandma so bad she would make an awesome one. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Hey, darling.
Hello.
How are
I
you?
just want to reach out and give you the biggest hug right now.
I want to give you one too. I want
I
us to
just,
all go up there and give Christine a hug. She's not
I
doing.
send, I send her hugs every day, and I just send her voice messages so she doesn't have to read, so she could just play it,
Yeah,
and I just do that every day, just so she knows that we're always thinking about her.
yeah. Me
Um,
and
I cry too much when I send her the voice messages, which I hate that. I wish I could be stronger, but I'm not when it comes to her. Anyway,
well, the other day, me and my husband was out and about, and she called me, and Lady of Love, and I was FaceTiming her, and we were talking, and she was just sitting there like listening to us talk. And she said, "I just want to hear y'all talk," with her eyes closed, and
mhm,
I had to get off there, and I said, "I'll call you girls back," but I was out and about, so I didn't get a chance to
mhm,
call her back. And then Joe sent me a message that she wasn't doing well. And then I tried to FaceTime her and she didn't answer. And then they tried to FaceTime. Then finally I called them back and all she could do was just tell me that she loved me. And then she laid back down and, "Oh, I love you,
mhm,
bit crazy," and went back to sleep. And she did not look good, Yanni, at all.
I seen her because she sent me a few things and I've kept them like voice mess. I'll play it to you later. It's just a personal one between me and her. What she
Yeah.
said, and oh my God, I was screaming, crying. My kids came
Really?
downstairs and were like, "What's wrong?" I was just hysterical. But I'm gonna keep
Uh,
that message forever because
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know
She's the one
that's
that got me.
something.
She's the one
Yeah,
got me started on this purse stuff and everything. And I
and
was
it
hoping,
makes you happy, and I like that because I
yeah.
see that it takes a lot of your stress away.
Well, it
And I
did.
see that you seem to be more glowing. And even though we're going through this with Christine, and it's
Mhm.
incredibly hard, um,
Moulin Rouge. It
you need
is.
to you need another outlet because YouTube can be brutal.
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
know,
yeah.
me I'm trying not to hate people, but it's really hard. And I know
I
that
know.
the Bible, you're not supposed to hate people, but I'm
No,
working on that, and I have to say, there's people that I hate, and
I know, but you
I
gotta let
can't.
that
I
go.
know I'm trying. I'm
I know it's
trying so
hard.
hard.
It is
I
so
wish
hard.
I could. I wish I could not use the word hate, but
Hmm.
that's how I really feel, and I don't know how to. I don't know. It's just
I know.
I'm
It's hard to
trying.
get past. I'm not gonna lie. It's very hard to get past. But the thing is, I really believe that the Lord is coming soon. I
Oh
really
yeah,
do.
I do too. I
I
do
mean,
too.
there's so many signs in the sky. Hey, Debbie Nelson. And
Do
he
you know
said
there
that,
was a cycle? There was an earthquake on the other side of Australia the other day too.
was it bad?
Yeah, it was one of the worst ones in like I think they said 15 years because we have had a really bad one
Oh,
about 20 years ago. But that was closer
okay.
to me. This one's on the other side of Australia. But
Um,
yeah, there's been floodings. There's been also, and it's been raining non-stop for like 6 days here now. Like brutal rain, bad.
see, it's been raining here a lot too. But the thing is like just the things that's happening in the sky. People are seeing,
Hmm.
the Lord more. There's children, seeing him. He's coming to people. I just feel like something is getting ready to happen, and now they're starting this whole alien stuff. Like there's going
I
to
don't,
be,
I
huh?
don't, I don't buy the alien stuff.
No, I don't either. I think it's a
Um,
deception.
I just feel that yes, that he is. I see that a lot of people are saying, like, when they're in hospital, that he visits them. And I'm seeing lots of videos about that stuff.
Yeah. Well, they're
Yeah.
saying, well, some news places are saying that there is a, I don't know if it's a ship or an asteroid or something's coming towards the Earth, and it's going
Oh,
to be here
do you
in
know how long I've been
November.
hearing that for?
Well, they're
I've been
supposed
hearing that for 100 years. If I had been alive, my grandmother, God
to.
rest her
Thank
soul,
you.
was 90 when she died, and she told me she'd been hearing it since she was a little girl too.
Oh yeah.
So
But the thing
she
is,
was 90 when she died. So there you go.
I believe it at all. I think it's going to be a great deception. I do
Hmm.
think if what people see and experience are actually demonic entities and stuff, and
Yeah.
so I
Well, I
don't.
told you about my other house. I won't talk about it here because I don't want to put that stuff, you know. But you know about my other house, how, things used to happen there and what my
Yeah,
son was up to. And
yeah.
basically, in the end, I just said, I can't do this anymore. I can't be in here. It's on burial land. So that's why I think it's got that high magnetic energy field around it. And it was just bad. And like they used to put all the dead bodies in there. And the coroner's court is just about a street away from my house. And years and years and years prior to my house becoming a house, it was where they put all the, you know, the like the soldiers and the dead people that die in accidents, and they
Uh-huh.
put them there before the coroner's court did the autopsies and stuff. So it's pretty bad. But
Oh,
I don't feel it in here at all. It's
well,
just a
good.
completely, yeah, it's just different. There's none of that here. I don't
Mhm.
feel that thick darks. There's none of that in this new house, but
Well,
that last house,
I found that
yeah,
necklace out in the yard and I burned it in the fire pit, and I feel a big weight off of me. Matthew said, hearing bad news about Christine really bums me out.
I
Oh,
know. Matthew really
sorry,
loves Christine.
Matthew. I know.
He's a really good person. I mean,
Yeah, he
we
is.
talk crap to him and we muck around and play with him and stuff, but Matthew's got a really good. I didn't know, you know me, and I've told Matthew the truth. Like when I
Yeah.
first seen him, when all the other people were around, I didn't like him because of them. Once they were gone, I got to see the real him. And I'm so glad I got the chance to actually know Matthew.
Um,
He's such a
yeah.
good person. He's got such a good heart. He's kind.
Hey,
He
Rita.
really is a good person. What?
Yeah, he is. I'm
Who's
going, but I'm gladly pay for a plane ticket for you to go see Christine. Peace, pugs. It's okay. Maybe if
Rita?
everything works out, I can get.
Why don't we just do a fund and get you the. But can't you take Bob there with you or something and just
Well,
fly there?
Bub starts school, so
But
and
can't he just take a few days to go just with you to do that? I mean, it's compassionate reasons.
yeah. Well, maybe I'll have to talk to him about it.
I mean,
Um.
maybe we could do like a GoFundMe, like
Oh no,
between all of us,
no, no,
and
no,
just
no.
buy you and
If I
Bob to
go,
go there, and
no,
at
if I
least
go, I
just spend a few days with her,
will.
because Daisy, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say it. But anyway, I just feel
At
like
this point, I don't think Christine's going to be with us long.
I don't either, and I don't even want to put it out there. But yeah,
The way she looked
she
when I
can't
last
be in
talked
this kind of pain either. This is what worries me, is that she's in so much pain
to her. Yeah.
that I hate that for her.
Hey, J. Marie. I do too. And I wasn't going to bring it on here tonight, but it was on my heart heavy, and I had to let everyone know that she's not doing very good right now. And
I
I
know.
pray that she pulls through. But also, if it's God's will, let it be done. You know,
Yeah, because
it's all
like
too
you don't
clean.
want her to live in this kind of pain and stuff either.
No,
I mean,
no.
that's cruel in itself, isn't it? That's how I look
Yeah.
at it.
Like,
I mean, she's so now. I'll tell you, I've known her for 4 years. We've communicated for 4 years, and I've sent her probably 20 messages over the last week, and
yeah.
she hasn't looked at them. And that's not
No,
like her because she
no.
always looks at my messages, always.
Yeah. All she
And
could
I
do
know,
the
and as soon as I saw that, I was like, something's not right. But
yeah.
then I told you when I was crying that one day,
Mhm,
and I said, kept saying to her, I'm sorry because I was crying so bad. And she
mhm,
tried to cheer me up by sending me this funny video of Joe
mhm.
trying on her
What she
wig
does.
and stuff. And she was trying to cheer me up, and I hated that. I was like, oh, I didn't want to put that on her, but I can't.
Yeah.
How do you not break down and cry when you see somebody that's
No.
so good? Like, she's
Uh-huh.
a better person than me. I can say that. She's a better person than me because she doesn't have that hate in her heart. And I'm working on it, but I have it. I can't.
Well,
I
Yanni,
do.
you've also been through hell and back.
Yeah, that
You've
I
been
know
through
that.
a
But
tragic,
I mean,
tragic.
I hate people in the YouTube community, and they aren't worth me having that kind of energy.
No,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I have to say I don't hate anyone anymore.
I
Like
wish
as
I
far as
didn't.
like them because it's not worth the heaviness on our hearts. It's a heaviness when you
It is. That's what I'm
that
saying to you. I've been praying over the last week. Just give me the strength to let go of hate because
yeah.
I feel it, and it's festering, and I
It's
hate
so
it,
yeah. And when I get
and
upset
it's
about stuff,
horrible.
I have to ask God to take it from me. Like, take this from me. When I would be at work and
Hmm.
I would get upset, I'd be like, Lord, please take this from me, because
Hmm.
and
And I have not been able to shake it still. And I do ask for the strength to let go of hate, but
mhm,
I don't have it. I
he'll
don't.
take it from you though, Yanni. He's blessed you and just think about all the blessings he's gave us and protection that we
Mhm.
don't even know that we're getting from him. And then we look back and we're like, he protected me so much for this, like he protected me. And
Yeah,
some of
same.
you
He
don't
did protect.
understand that.
I know that God was there with me because I was out of my body. Only God has the power to do that, to take
Yes.
you away from a situation and take you completely out of your body like that. I
Yes, ma'am.
mean, it's only God can do that. So
Yes. And I was reading in
I
the New
know,
Testament.
unapproachable. I'm sorry, Daisy. Sorry, I'm not.
It's
Go.
okay. I was reading Matthew because I'm in the New Testament now, and Jesus was talking. They asked Jesus what was the most important thing in heaven, and that's when he grabbed a child and said, there's nothing greater than these children like in heaven." And so if he's that way, if Jesus was talking about their worthiness in heaven, how much more are they in earth? So I do believe that Jesus protects these children and gives them comfort and takes them mentally out of a situation that they're in. They may
Mhm.
physically be in a bad situation, but uh, I think that God takes them out and protects their mind and stuff
I
from.
do too, because years ago, I'll tell you this, and it's a horrible thing to say, but I'm going to say it. Me and my friend, we used to go walking so I could move my arthritis and stuff. And we're walking around, and it was a really nice day. And then suddenly she just turns to me and she said, "Did you feel a lot of pain?" And I was like, what a horrible question to ask somebody. But
Mm,
the answer to it was no, I can't remember pain. Like people, she shouldn't have asked that question. It's a horrible question to ask somebody that's gone
Yes, it
through.
is.
Yeah. But she did
Yeah.
ask it, and I thought about it.
Uh-huh.
I either blocked it out, or I still remember looking down at myself
Yeah.
and not being in my body. So
A lot of
it's
people have that
probably,
experience.
yeah. Hmm.
I can remember.
I said that. Yeah, I said that in the tapes that I've got. I said that I'm not in my body. So
Mm-mm. Matthew said, watching Miss Christine battle puts things in perspective. So many things we worry about don't really matter. We
mhm.
need to focus on spreading more love and happiness. Yes.
And
Yes,
I'm
because the Lord
trying
is
so
coming.
hard, Matthew, but I have so much hate for some people, and it's anger, and it's horrible, and I can't shake it, and I try and I try and I just can't.
You
And
will.
whenever I say to people like I hate them, I feel sick to myself for
Yeah.
actually using that
It's
word.
a heaviness on you. It's a
Heavy.
heaviness on you. Because the
Yeah.
Lord is coming, and ultimately when he comes, um, we got to get ready for him. He's coming. All these earthquakes and stuff, and animals acting weird, and all the
Mhm.
signs in the sky and everything that's happening, something is getting ready to happen. I feel it. And I feel like maybe that's why God set me home or something. Like, I'm because I need to finish reading the Bible and everything. And since I've been home, I've been reading the Bible more and stuff. Ryan says a magnitude 3.0 earthquake, Hashbrook Heights, New Jersey, August 2nd. See what I mean?
Mhm.
Earthquakes everywhere, you all.
The one in Perth
Something is
recently.
getting
I
ready
mean,
to happen.
yeah.
I feel
It's
it.
very well, it's said in the Bible the end times will be disasters and things like that, and that's what we're
People,
seeing.
well,
So,
also in Britain, that they're arresting people for praying. I thought it was just for praying out in Britain, and I googled it, and a lot of people are saying that it is, you get 2 years in jail for praying. But when I googled it, I seen that it was for praying in abortion, silently praying at abortion clinics and at a school, that you can get arrested for it. But people are
but
saying on
you're not
TikTok,
allowed to. Have you ever done? Well, I was watching a video the other day, and they said, you know how you can choose your background now on your messages, and you can change it. Put
yes,
Jesus Christ in there and see what happens.
what
It
does it
says that
happen?
it won't give you anything.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Do it. When you go back to your messengers later,
Mhm. Facebook, YouTube?
try to make your screen do something to do with Jesus, and you will not be able to do it. Because I
Wow.
tried to do it on Christine's Messenger,
Uh-huh. See, I
and
got prayer, but let's see
you're
if I
not
can
allowed to put
this.
Jesus Christ in your message, like as your background picture. How wrong is that?
It
Like,
won't do it.
why? I mean, even
Yeah.
though we don't know
It says
what he
something
looks
went
like, and
wrong.
there's been a
They won't
lot of they won't let you
do it.
do it. Try it.
No.
I just
I
tried
just
it.
did. It won't let me do it. It won't do it.
Yeah, it
Did
goes
you
blank.
see
It says not available or something. You're not allowed to do it.
did you see
And
what's
that's
going on
how
with
disgusting is that?
Waterhouse? Matt Rife and his friend bought everything, and they're right now playing around with ghosts. Oh, they're playing with demons.
But Matt Rife's dead, isn't he?
Who
Is he
is
the
Matt?
one that? Is the one that who's the one that oh no, that was Rivera, Matt Rivera that died with that took
Yeah, that
Annabelle
was the
doll.
one that was traveling with that dog.
Yeah, he
I'm
died,
telling
yeah.
you, I gotta be careful with that stuff. We can't play around with
I
that
wouldn't go near. I've been to the
stuff.
Warren Museum. I went there years and years and years ago. I seen it, but I didn't go close to it. I was too scared.
He's a comedian. I'm telling you,
Matt
that's
Rife, that's right. I know the name. Was like, no, it was Matt Rivera that died.
oh yeah.
That was very. I mean, look,
Hey Gail.
you don't mess with things like that, and I don't care
No,
if people say it's real or it's not real. What if it is real? Don't touch it. Just stay
I'm
away
telling
from
you,
it.
it's very real.
I don't
And
like that doll. I don't like. I never liked those
you work
dolls.
in
I had.
healthcare, you will see things that you don't want to see,
Well,
and
my
you'll
other
experience
house, I
things.
told you, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to say it here. But I used to tell you, remember?
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's why I wanted to leave that house so bad. But then my neighbor was so attached to my dogs, and she was just a little girl, and I
Yeah.
felt bad leaving her. But it was either find peace and well-being in a house, or stay there and go through what I was going through.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to. I rebuked it when I had, and I feel a heaviness has left it off of me or this
Hmm.
house since I got rid of that necklace that was in here. I
Yeah,
burnt that
yeah.
mofo. I burnt it. And
That was not good. That thing. I
yeah.
straight away. I only looked at it for 1 second and went no.
Yeah.
It had like native things on it, but a lot of pagan and Wiccan people, they use feathers and stuff like natives do.
Uh-huh.
And but we use them in a whole different way. It's not just a symbol to us. That's a bird that has passed and given us that as a gift. You know what I mean? That's how we look at things like that. We don't look at them as a symbolism. It's an actual life that was once. You know what I mean? That's how we look at it. It's
Yeah.
just very weird, but that was definitely like a pagan. I'd
Oh
say
yeah.
pagan more than
Anything
Wiccan.
other anything other than Jesus Christ, he's the way. He's the only way to heaven. There's
Yeah.
no other way. And we can't like people it's so hard like to we're not perfect. We're by far
No.
perfect, but if we strive to be better people and we strive, cuz I don't even trust my own flesh. Just like Jesus said, the spirit is willing but the flesh is weak. Is there
Hmm.
times that you don't trust yourself that you trust
Many times, many
I'm
times.
the same way because we can't trust our flesh. So therefore
Mm.
we don't tempt our flesh. So if we know that like there's something on TV that would make us tempted, then we got to look away from it because our flesh is weak, very weak. We have
Yeah.
to protect our minds as well, and we have to
And
protect
there's a
our
lot of outside influence that can do things to you. Like the
yeah.
other day when I was here with you on that panel when it all went wrong, that was a
Mhm,
very dark feeling. And I kept telling
mhm.
Sailor in messages, Sailor, there's something really dark up there. There's something really dark that I feel. And
Right.
she could feel it too. And I don't
Yeah.
know if you could feel it, but I
Mhm.
definitely felt it. That's why I went away, because
Right.
I didn't want it to get on me because I'm already
Mm.
having the hassles with my animals.
You've got a lot already on you from the trauma that you've been
Yeah.
I mean, like, you've got so much trauma,
And I
you
feel
know,
dark in
from
people all the time. I wish I didn't, because it's
but you've seen the
debilitating.
darkest of dark. I
I
mean,
know,
how
but
much
I don't want to judge people, but my heart just tells me like that's not a good person, and I can feel it. And
Mhm.
it's kind of debilitating in a way, because
It is, but
when
once it
yeah,
goes, you feel freedom from it.
yeah.
You
Well, I
feel
do
freedom
stay
from it.
away from people that make me feel that way. I
Yeah.
do steer away from them,
Thank you,
but
objection.
it's it's kind of it's kind of like it's debilitating, because I can be walking around the street and look at somebody and feel the darkness in them.
I can too. You know, you Soldier Soul said the jab took a lot of my health. But one thing's for sure, Jesus calms my soul. He knows only He will get my soul no matter what humans throw or do to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the jab is what got a lot of people. More and more people are coming forward
Mm.
about the jab, and
Well,
I
they
think
forced me to do it. They wanted to me to do four. I did two, and they didn't. It wasn't compulsory to do the rest, so I did
yeah,
two and refused the next ones. I said no, not doing it. My
thank
doctor
the
tried, and
Lord.
not no, not
Just
doing it.
yeah, be very careful when like my daughter took it. I did not want her to, but Christine and me both talked about this, Daisy. Yes. Christina thinks that it was the jab that got her too.
I know, but
Because
she
hers
did all four, didn't she? She said, didn't she do
I'm not
Pfizer?
sure. Mm, I'm not sure. I
I'm
know
pretty
that
sure
last
she did
one.
all of them because she had to go back to work.
Oh
I'm
yes, Leanie.
sure her and I had that talk, and I said, "Oh, I refused the last two." I said no to them.
Lenny said YouTube is full of dark, selfish, unhealed, insecure,
Yes,
self-serving, lonely people. They focus on trauma here and feed off of it. Yes.
absolutely, Lenny. Yeah,
Yes. And then they
didn't
traumatize
think
other
so.
people because of their
Um,
trauma.
and that's where I have hatred, and I don't want YouTube to win. Like I don't want the darkness in YouTube to
Oh, it's
win
so bad.
over me. That I
Yeah.
feel so
Then
much
ask God
rage
to
and
take it
hate
from you.
towards people. You know.
Ask him to take it. I have.
I do, and it's still there. Like I still wake up and I go, yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, I used to do that, but now I just I don't. I go out, which I've been spending a lot of time with the Lord. Like yesterday evening, I sit up on the mountain with the cows because it was cool out, and then I sit underneath our gazebo and just got away from YouTube.
Well, nature actually helps.
Right,
See,
Minnie?
when I'm doing my fish tanks and
Uh huh.
fiddling around with my, it makes a huge difference
It
in me.
releases
Like
things, Minnie.
I become more peaceful because
Mm-hmm.
I know that, people just buy a fish, put it in a tank and think that's it. But no, they're actually a living thing. And if you don't
Oh my.
take care of them, they will die and you can't
Yes, they
do that.
will.
So, yeah. So I'm
Yeah, they're little
constantly with
living
my hands
creatures.
in tanks and everything. And some of
Mm-hmm.
my fish are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I've got $1,000 fish, but they bring me peace. When I turn that light on
Yeah,
and I'm watching them swimming around and happy, I
yeah.
feel at peace with them. It's just
Oh, and they do. Animals are good for that. Like we have
they
the
are.
cutest little puppies. Like they're
I
ornery.
saw them. I would come and
They're
take one,
still. I've got more
but
videos of them,
got
and we
onset dementia, and there's not much I can do about it. So
these puppies are adores and they're brats on top of it. And so just sitting out there with them watching them play and they keep getting out of the cage. And so like no matter how many times my husband tries to keep them from getting out, they get out of the coop cuz they're in there with their mom and their dad both. And so
yeah,
they
they
get
get
out
out.
and they're so cute, and they're I gotta get rid of them though, we gotta give them away.
What
Jesus
mix are
name.
they? Labrador and
No, well, we don't know what the daddy Randy is, he almost looks like a little bit of hound dog and a little bit of, uh, lab, and the mom, she's a white shepherd, and so they're just a
oh,
mixture, and they're so cute.
they are so cute. I've seen
Yes,
them.
they are, they're like therapy. They're like little therapy, and
See,
then
Odie, like, is really good and, like, he's a brat, but he's fun
right.
to be around. But since Bolt's got onset dementia, he's just been angry and I can't have them together
Yeah.
because they fight and Bolt starts the fight. But Odie, being the more fit young one, he always wins. So,
I've lost
It's
3 of my 4 children. I'm an angel mom, and my angels are safe at home with Jesus.
yeah,
Oh, I'm so sorry. You sold your soul. I wish I could have a puppy. I miss my pets so much.
me
Still.
too. I couldn't handle not having any.
Yeah.
They are what keep me knowing that I have
They
to get
keep
up. I have
life
to
on
do things, you
yeah,
know?
they keep life on in your household and stuff, like,
Yes.
they're especially a husky, they're very verbal. And so, if you don't do what they want, they let you know real quick.
Sandra in Australia, see, Sandra's from Australia, and they forced us to have the injection. They told us if you don't have it, you can't go back to work. It was
Oh,
terrible. They wouldn't let us do anything, and I couldn't open my business or anything unless I got that shot and had proof of it.
see? That's control. That is so
Oh,
control.
people were outraged. Sandra would know. They done mass protests and everything here about it because a lot of people did not want to take it.
They want
I
to
didn't want
control
to take
you.
it. I felt like if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to open my business, and therefore, how am I going to survive? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. How are you gonna
yeah,
survive? We were
I have
forced in
to work.
California also, but many told the government to F off. Well, good, because that's what I would do. Like,
We
they
were
have
telling them to F off, but the
um,
regulations were proof of those two shots, or you can't even be out in public.
oh, they were
It was
crazy here for
bad,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
They were crazy about that. Some people were attacking nurses and everything, that if a
Mhm.
nurse was at the pump, one of my friends was at a pump and had somebody come up to her and threaten her at a gas pump.
Yeah. It was crazy, right? I'm
Mhm.
just I refused the
It's
last
coming
two.
again too.
They're still trying to get us to do it. It was only like 6 months ago when my doctor said, "Oh, you're going to do the rest of the COVID shots," and I said no.
Mm-mm.
She said,
Mm-mm.
"Why?" I said, "Well, I don't need to do them now, do I? I felt like I had no choice before, so now I say no. I'm not doing it."
Yeah,
I've had COVID 4 times, and I've had 2 shots, so
yeah.
doesn't do anything.
COVID now, it's not as bad. I think that they were putting bad strains on people. I think
Mhm.
those
Well,
were
the Moderna one, there's a lot of people suing them now. They're
oh,
saying
yeah,
that something's wrong. Christine had Moderna. I remember now. I remember talking to her that day, and she said she had Moderna.
Daisy, I got through it knowing where they were now safe with Jesus and no longer in an evil world. But I have a
Yeah,
daughter and 5 grandchildren here that I worry about, and I want to be their guardian angel. Well, you need to pray for your children. That's all we can do is pray for our children's salvation.
a lot of us have children in heaven, and it's
Hmm.
hard, but knowing that they're safe is definitely it doesn't feel like that when it happens, but years later you can.
Most people that pass away and have uh, real life experience, past, like, after death, they say that they don't want to come back. They say that they get mad and jealous of people that pass away because they've been there and they know, and they don't want to come back. Like, a lot of people say that once they are in the
Yeah,
presence
that's
of the
Lenny
Lord,
just said.
they don't want to leave him.
Well, do you know that there's been children that have woken up from surgery and Jesus was with them,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I played that
they
video of that
home
little
and they
boy.
want to go. Yeah, they want to go. They say, "I don't want to stay here. I want to go with
I want to be
you.
with the Lord. Yes,
I
yes.
want to go with you. I don't want to stay here."
I
Because let's face it, there's so many bad
know.
people
Yeah.
down here.
There's so many, and it's
Mm,
just getting worse. And people
it's
are turning
getting
a
worse.
blind eye. and
Greed is
they're
so
going with
bad
their
now.
flesh, they're not going with their soul, and we need to
Mm,
focus more on our soul and not our flesh because our flesh is very weak, very, very weak,
mhm.
and it doesn't
Yeah,
help when we've got our face in our phones all day and you get on there and you see people arguing and fighting on Facebook and you get in the middle of it and you're like, next thing you
yeah,
know,
you
you're
should.
caught up in all this stuff and you're like, this is not what I want to do. This is not how I want to be. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to be a mean person. I don't want to get in the
Neither
middle
do I, but I
and fight with
can't get
people.
rid of it. I can't get rid of that anger and hate, and I really want to, but I can't.
So
And
you have to
I'm
ask God to help
so
you with that.
disappointed in myself when, because I feel that it's wrong. I know it's wrong, but I just get so angry, and I'm like, I really hate them.
Hmm.
Um, they're
There's so
just
many
people
good
on
people. Stop
YouTube
focusing
that
on
then
that.
I shouldn't even be having that kind of
Well,
energy, you
I'll tell you
know?
what, I had extreme anger at one time, like really bad, bad, bad
I
anger.
remember. I
Yeah.
remember.
And I got on there and watched Derek Pridge and his deliverance on TV one night when I was by, well, I've done it a couple times actually.
Maybe
And
I should watch him.
I
Maybe that
went through his
that'd help.
deliverance thing and renounced a lot of it. And I felt my body contort. I could feel my whole body stiffening up and that demon left me, and my anger is not near what it was. Don't get me wrong, I can
Mine's
still get
not
mad
as
still.
bad as it was back then, but it's still
I
there, and I
condone
still
that.
catch myself, like doing
If you
stuff, and I catch myself.
if you want to get rid of it, then go and turn on Google Derek Prince and go through his deliverance thing because he does
I
have
will.
deliverance and
I
and
watched
he's
one of his the other
gone.
day, but I've got to watch that one.
He died in Jerusalem, but Derek is the
Yeah.
one that he was a preacher, pastor that traveled, and he wasn't one of these big high ones like Benny Hinn or nothing. He never went and asked for money. He never had millions of dollars, but he knew the Bible in Greek, Latin, and Hebrew.
Yes,
And
I've seen him a few times. Well,
yeah,
you put me on to him, so
yeah, and you know that you know that you know that he is a man of God. He's a no nonsense guy, and he'll
mm,
tell people flat out. Well, he's passed away now. He actually he died in Jerusalem. He
mm,
adopted. He lived in Jerusalem, and he adopted several children that were Jewish children. Him and his first wife. But he traveled the world. He wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. He's getting famous now, but he went and
mhm.
preached the word and he spoke the truth. And he had a deliverance ministry. And yeah,
Jerusalem is a really you feel different when you're there. It's not the same as anywhere else.
that's what people
Um,
say.
you don't feel the same. You know that you're somewhere different. You can feel it.
Uh-huh.
Um, in the tomb, I remember like almost feeling sick. It was electric, like really high energy where,
Mhm.
and there was just people praying everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And now you can't even touch that stone that they got in there. They've built
Why?
a tabernacle around it now. You can't.
Why? Why would they
Well,
do
you
such
used to be
a thing?
able to touch it, and I don't know. I think people started taking bits and pieces of it. So
Oh
now
yeah.
they've built a big thing around it, and you can't touch it anymore. I did touch it.
Oh,
I
I
wouldn't have
wouldn't want
taken
to touch it.
anything off it, but I
No,
did touch it, and now
I
you can't do that. You can't do that anymore.
no. I
Mm.
wouldn't. I would have wanted to touch it, but I wouldn't dare to take nothing from it. But
But the man that was showing us and telling me stuff from the Greek church, he was telling me that
uh-huh.
they were going to close it, and I remember thinking I didn't believe him. I not that I didn't believe him. I was like, why would they do that? And they've had it, but they did do it, and he was right. They built, can't go near, you can't touch it anymore.
That's crazy. I want
I
to
mean, I
cheer
watched the
everybody up by
ceremony in there, the Easter ceremony, and they walk around the building of where that's contained now. Yeah, when I was there, you could touch it.
Oh, okay. I want to show everybody this video of this pig and this chicken jumping on a trampoline because we're all kind of sad because of Christmas.
That is
I
cute.
thought
That
that's
is cute.
cute. That
That
looks
is
like
so cute. I want
it
a
is. This is
pig. Oh, look at
crazy.
him on his back. That is the
How are
cutest
they
thing.
Most
Oh,
chickens are up
that's
at
so
night. Why is the
cute.
darn
I
chickens
love it. He's saying, bounce me more, bounce me more.
they're bouncing on the
I
trampoline?
love that. I
I
love
don't
that.
know. This chicken's on top of this darn pig bouncing on a trampoline.
Bolty, go
What is
bounce
up
on the
with this?
trampoline. Go bounce on the trampoline. Do some tricks.
There
He's
you
just
go.
looking at me like, what?
Pig's like, that is
That
crazy.
is the
That
cute.
is a big pig.
Now he's like, bounce me more, bounce, bounce,
And
bounce.
chickens
That's
are
the
crazy. They will jump on you like that. They are
I
crazy.
know. I used to get them chasing me because my dad had them, and my
Uh,
adopted dad had them, and there was this one geese. It always
hey,
chased me.
Christina.
It just did not like me at all. It did not like me. I
Oh,
didn't do anything to it, so I don't know why it didn't like me or the
was it a
others.
rooster?
As a frigging geese, ugly geese too.
Oh yeah, they're mean. You
Yeah,
say,
he used to chase me, and I used to jump on the table, and he'd jump on the table and follow me. It was a
oh my
horrible
lord.
mm,
That's so funny. I
mean.
said my daughter that earlier. It is funny. I
That
love
is
it. That
that is
chicken, it's smart. That's smart. How do they know?
that is.
I
And now
seen one.
I can't believe where it's laying down and it's saying, "No, I want to bounce more, bounce me
Chicken
around."
wants to bounce on that.
Yeah, that's the
Bless you
cutest.
too, Lenny. Good night, Lenny. Thank you for coming and
Hi,
hanging out.
Lenny. She's so nice, Lenny. I remember her from years ago. It's really good now because you know how when we first came here, which was, gosh, 4 years ago, we've
Yeah.
weeded out all the bad people now. And like I
Yeah.
know who's good and bad now. It's not like it used to be how we were kind of not knowing who what was what. Now we know. And I have like
Mhm.
really close people that I know I could trust now. But
Yeah.
at first, years ago, we couldn't trust anybody.
Uh-uh.
It was
No.
so bad.
That's a hen at first, and then a rooster comes and jumps on him.
That's the cutest thing ever.
Good night, Lenny. But no, I mean it's like that in life. Like it's hard to know who's got your back and who don't have your back, and it's just it's hard to trust.
Now I do. Now I know. Now I actually know who's
Okay,
good and
Sandra.
bad. And these a lot of people I've seen around the way for years, and I could
Oh,
see them
cool.
involved in the bad stuff, and they just sort of sit on the outside like, I don't want to get involved in this. And now
Yeah.
everybody's kind of gone, all the good people have gravitated towards each other. I mean, I'm sure we're going to have some treachery here and there
Oh yeah.
again, but
Yeah.
right now, I
That is
honestly have
cute.
really strong, like, friendships here now.
Yeah, and the other night when we stayed on here, me, you, Sayla, and Diamonds till like 4 in the morning, I really enjoyed that.
That was
I
fun, yeah.
did. It
Because
was, and we need more
we
nights like
get
that.
along, like, we all get along and we actually
Mhm.
know each other. Like,
He
I
does.
mean, you and I in the start, I think the demons
Mm.
were fighting against us, trying to get us to fight. And we did
Yeah.
have one, but we didn't. Love you too, Lainey. She's so nice. I remember her from years, like some of these
Hey,
people I've seen
Missy.
around, and I remember she never was involved in the crap.
Yeah, she seems like she's pretty straightforward.
She's a really good person, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm glad that we've got to this place now where we know who's who, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, cuz YouTube is just
Me too, Deb. I know.
well, social media all in itself is not good,
Yeah,
and
but I think when you've been on it for years, you start to see things more clearly. Like,
mhm.
nobody could message me now and say, Daisy said this or Daisy said that. I'd tell
Yeah.
them to F. I'd be like, oh, F off. I don't believe that. Like it's just, but we
Love
had
you
to get
too.
through a lot of
Yeah,
bad things to get. I mean, even with,
I'm the same
you
way.
on the other channel that we were talking on,
Yeah.
caused a little bit of friction between you and I. But then we know that what it was.
Well,
And it was
I should have stood up at that point for you, and I didn't
no,
because I
it
wanted to
wasn't that,
avoid
Daisy. You know what it was? You were sick of the drama. And
sick
when
of
she did
fighting.
come that day and do that, and I just was like, yeah, no, that's not okay.
He was
Even
hurt.
though, even though years later, that person ended up being a bit of it. I'll talk to you about that behind the scenes. That
Yeah.
person ended up being a nut raving case, but for her to say she's a lady of the night and all that, that was wrong.
Right.
You know, you know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
talking about. Yeah, that was wrong. That's where
Yeah.
I got really mad when she called her that. Now you cannot,
Thank you, Lenny.
you can't call people things like that. Like
No, but
that's
she didn't
wrong.
care. We've learned over the years she's ruthless.
But then she claims to be a Christian. Like, how do you claim this Christian value when you nothing that comes out of your mouth is Christian? Nothing that you do is Christian like. It's completely the opposite. Do you know that they
Yeah.
say about the Hollywood people when they take their awards? I don't know if you've seen this, it's a bit of a rabbit hole, but they
Mhm.
say thanks to God. Now,
Well,
gods can be anyone.
we love you and miss you too, Miss V.
Miss B, yeah. She's
Miss
another old
pray
bless.
for
We've been
Christine.
around for years now.
Oh
But
yeah, she's
when you
fine.
say thank you to God, okay, thanks to
Yeah.
God, there's a million different gods that they are talking about. They're
They're not
not talking
talking about
about
our God.
Jesus. Yeah. Now that you look at
Oh
it, you
my
go, because
goodness.
they don't say Jesus, do they? They say God.
When that guy was asking that Michelle Lamy to say God is good and she wouldn't do it,
Yeah.
I wonder what she would have done if he would have said Jesus. She would have really freaked out.
Not the popcorn. They just
Did
stay
you
up.
see that where he tried to get her to say God is good and
Yeah,
she
and she
wouldn't do it?
refused because they
Yeah.
won't say that. So all these years, when I was following Hollywood and thinking they're great, when they're taking their awards and they say God, that's
Uh-huh.
not a Christian. That's not thanking our God. That's not
They
thanking
got
Jesus.
their own, don't they?
They don't say Jesus
They are
ever.
their own God. Go
They
ahead.
never say Jesus. Actually, Beyonce used to say Jesus. She doesn't anymore.
Beyonce
Their
thinks
God
that she
is a
is
different
a
God. Yeah.
Beyonce thinks she's a African goddess or something like that. She's a witch. She's a head witch. And
Oh,
she thinks
she.
that yeah, she's into that
Did you
voodoo crap
see
and
the
all that.
new? Did you see that where she's banging on the thing and says, "I'm the real Beyonce. Let me." Oh, it's really bad.
That's what somebody was saying. I want to
Yeah,
show you
it's.
this video because they're saying this is what I was talking about.
Oh
The
yeah,
mother
please do
okay,
that.
let's this guy here, I'll let you.
I want to see this. Yeah.
So I think it's so crazy how um, we can be told things in advance and people still are oblivious and just ignore. Maybe you never heard or think it's a joke about different things. But in this particular case, how is it that we are being told by scientists from NASA that there is an alien mothership that's coming to the Earth? First was by November, and now they're saying that oh, it sped up, and now they're expecting it by September. Dr. Carol Rosin, who was Werner von Braun's, I guess you can say, at the end of his life, his assistant, for lack of a better word, she told us firsthand what Dr. von Braun said on his deathbed, that the last deception is the UFO alien deception, and to not believe any of it. But here we are in 2025 with short memories, and we're hearing that aliens are coming and they're going to be here in September. And it's, again, if you saw my last video, so funny how everything has to happen in September. The UN two-state solution with Israel, now aliens are coming in September. I wonder exactly what they know that a lot of people don't know, but a lot of Christians who are awake are aware of. So,
Mm.
guys, always, I end these videos: repentance, seek the Lord Jesus, repent on a daily basis, repent, and the time is almost here. And watch out for this deception. This is crazy, y'all. Peace.
Must have been what Dom was talking about the other day about aliens,
Yeah,
motherships.
but it's a big deception,
Oh yeah,
right?
I
It's a
think that
deception.
I do think that watchers, the devil, I think
Mm.
demons come, and I think that they are going. That's what people see and experience,
And
including you.
if you go to the pyramids, like I've been to Egypt, I don't know how many people have been there, but if you've been there, and
Uh
I've
huh.
been to Egypt in the pyramids, and they've got pictures of what we have known aliens to look like
Uh
that were
huh.
put on their walls thousands of years ago.
Oh
Um,
my
and
goodness.
let's just face the facts. They do look like demons. Let think about the way that we've
They
been
do.
told they look, and
Watch.
that in all these ancient civilizations, they've got markings on walls backing thousands of
Uh
years that
huh.
look exactly like that.
Yeah, and Egypt is all out all through the Old Testament. So Egypt's an
Yeah,
ancient city. Egypt,
very. So's
Israel.
Greece. Greece has
Yeah.
got the aliens and stuff on their walls as well.
Well, you know that Jesus grew up in Egypt when
Yeah.
when the angel of the Lord came to Joseph, he told him to flee to Egypt. And so Jesus actually grew up in Egypt. So I bet you they know a lot of the history about Jesus in Egypt. Um and
Yeah,
so
and if you've been to Egypt, you know what those wall carvings are, and it makes you think like
mhm,
thousands and thousands of years ago these were done, and they
mhm,
look exactly like we've been told. And if you think of that, and you think of the way that we perceive them to look like, they do
mhm.
look like demons.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, they
Well,
do.
they're all people that's had hell experiences said that they're all different sizes and shapes. So, you
Yeah.
know, I do not believe in aliens at all. Me neither. I do not believe in
Well,
aliens.
that's what I'm trying to say. They're not aliens. They're trying to make us say they're aliens, but when you
But they're
really think
really
about it, and you
entities.
think of the ancient civilizations seeing
Uh-huh.
the same things, I don't think they are aliens. I think you're right. They're
They're
definitely demons, and they've
mhm,
been coming here for thousands of years, and
yeah.
thousands of different civilizations
Oh,
have
ancient.
seen them.
No wonder they
And
know how to manipulate the human person. For
yeah,
one, like I said, the flesh is weak, but they have been studying us since birth.
yeah,
They know
and
us
thousands of years before our
and
birth.
thousands of years
Obviously,
before.
civilizations that are thousands and thousands of years old are
Yeah.
we're talking about the same stuff. That
Yes.
that means that they were here then too, and
Yeah.
they've never not been here.
They
The
know
thing
our
is, they
weakness.
don't come from a spaceship. They do not come from a spaceship. They're already here.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I think.
But you know
Anyway.
what? Somebody had said something about John, the one that wrote Revelations, that they
Mhm.
thought he may still be alive. And it never really talks about him dying.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I read in Matthew, it said something about John being here till the Son of Man returns. So, is he still here on earth somewhere? Could he
Probably.
still be here, ready to come out in the end
Yeah.
time? I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but it
I
makes you
mean,
think
there's a lot of
God
things that
can
we
do
don't
anything.
know, but if you think about aliens, like I've now that I years later that I've started to kind of go, that makes sense. Like now I see it differently and
Yeah,
I look at it differently, and I really believe that they were sent to spy on us because they want to corrupt
I
us.
do believe they're giants. I think that Bigfoot is a demon that people
Yeah.
see.
Mm,
The reason why I say that is because there is a story of a woman and a family that had seen a big creature like a Bigfoot, and the Bigfoot reached out to try to touch her child, and she screamed, "Jesus!" She screamed, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and the Bigfoot disappeared. So
yeah.
I think it's spiritual. I really do, and
I
I think
think a
it's
lot of the things that, yeah, like it makes me question so much because in Native American culture we have cave drawings as well that depicted aliens and stuff.
and I
Which alien are they aliens? If they're not,
well, demons
they're
can take on
demons
all
that are
different forms.
they're here to spy on us because look, if the fallen angels can come to Earth, all
Yeah,
demons can come to Earth.
yeah.
And there is
They're good.
also a story about the giants being chased into the Black Hills in South Dakota,
Mhm.
and they chased them into the cave and they lit it on fire.
Oh,
And they were the giants, and it's depicted in cave drawings and stuff. So
yeah.
I think they're just people in different shapes and sizes that are spying on us to try to corrupt us away from the word of God, the word of our God, like
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
I don't even believe our history anymore. I really
Me,
don't.
I don't either.
I
I
I
don't.
just question what really happened. What happened when people came over here? Who was
It
the
is
first
beyond
people
our
over here?
comprehension, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to go, and starting to figure stuff out.
You know, the Indian people could have been a descendant of Adam and Eve like early on, or come
Yeah.
from the Middle East. I mean, I believe there were more people here than just the Indian people. I don't know how they got here, but I think there's more to the United States than what we know. I
There's a
really
lot
do.
more. And like, I remember the stories that my grandmother used to, I only got a few years with her because I didn't get to see her till I was 19. But she
Uh-huh.
told me the stories of the ancient, was that's what she'd call them, like the old people. And
Uh-huh.
she'd say this, she'd tell me things. And now that I think of it, there's been mention of demons and stuff for hundreds and hundreds of years
Oh yeah.
in native culture.
Oh yeah, they're just different. They're just named
Yeah, I'm
differently.
from the Lakota tribe. The Lakota people are the ones that have the cave drawings and the story about the giants that they chased into the um, cave and lit it on fire so they couldn't come out.
Oh.
Yeah,
See, I do
that's
think a lot
South
of it
Dakota.
is, I think if we knew the real history and really what's been going on,
Mhm.
we would be terrified. Like,
I
even
mean,
with for years, we've lived without knowing about trafficking, where I haven't known.
mm,
I know you lived through it, but now it's just, like, so unbelievable because you don't think like that things like that happen, but you
mm.
lived through that,
I
and
know. And then, you know what? Another thing is, and you think about it like this, when somebody like myself or other survivors come out and they speak about it, our
Mhm,
stories are always very similar, okay? And it
very.
doesn't matter what part of the world you come from, your
Mhm,
story will be similar to mine, mine will be similar to theirs. for some reason, the practice of trafficking doesn't vary from different countries. It all is the same ammo, it's all the same.
Yes, it
And
is.
when I spoke about it, which was 3 years ago or whatever,
Uh-huh.
people weren't knowing about baby farms and all of that. Like that wasn't around as much when I started to talk about it. Now you can see it.
Oh,
But
and
back then,
breeders.
3 years ago, it wasn't out until R. Kelly and all that stuff come out, and then things started to come out, seep
And
through.
really, since the Diddy
Yeah,
stuff with Epstein.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I told you about that. I said that a lot of the churches that these people, because a lot of like celebrities have churches on their property, okay? If
Uh-huh.
you look into it, like I have over the years, they
Mhm.
have churches on their property, but they're not churches. They're not praying to
Uh-uh.
Jesus.
No,
Inside it completely. And Jeffrey Epstein's synagogue that he had was not a synagogue. It was
well,
not.
there is a girl that's on TikTok and she talks about her mother being in a cult and having something like that. And she said that her mother would make her, like, there was a boy named Sam and he came in their house and he eat at the dinner table and she really connected with him. And then later on that night they sacrificed Sam and they forced
Mm.
her to eat him,
Yeah.
and she's very traumatized and she talks about her mother being in an occult and
Hmm.
being a victim of the occult. And she said that
Yeah.
she would make her clean up the mess and all that. Like her father would usually do it, but like I'm telling you, you have to hear her story. She talks about a lot of the stuff you talk about. Um,
Hmm.
and she said that everybody thought her mom was a well abstaining citizen, but behind
Same.
closed
Same with
doors.
the person that adopted me. She was somebody, everybody thought she was this kind, wonderful, because she, in the end of her life, she started knitting things for the homeless and trying to have a different image of herself. But I never, ever, ever changed my image of her because
Oh,
I seen her, what she did. And you can't just wake up one day and say, okay, I don't want to, I'm not that person anymore. No,
no,
no, no, not when it comes to that stuff, you cannot.
no.
And I told her, like, years before she had passed, I remember saying, I stopped talking to her,
Uh-huh,
and people would think that I'm this really horrible person, ungrateful,
uh-huh.
and
I had no idea.
yeah, I was ungrateful because, if I hadn't have been adopted, what would have happened to me, like my mum being the way she was and stuff. But I don't know. I probably would have rather take my chances with my own people than to be put in the situation I was put in.
Exactly. What I don't understand is how were they allowed to take an American child and send it
They've
across
got I'm not the only one. There was thousands of other American children.
that they
English. But they do it. They take all the Latin American children too all over the world. They do that.
they do.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
goodness,
got away because what they
babies.
do is false documents. So you've got no documents. So um I mean there was documents about me, but they were very shady, and I had to like go back home to my people to find all the answers, the things that were missing. But do you
Yeah.
know that I found birth certificates of even Alaskan, Russian, all sorts of birth certificates, and I wish I would have took them, but I didn't. I was too scared. But I found a big folder of birth certificates of
Of
different.
children that she'd had?
Yes, yes.
What
So
happened to those
they had
children?
documents. So somehow she was able to change them documents, and those kids didn't exist because a lot of them,
Okay.
I'd see them one week and they'd be gone and I wouldn't see them again. Some I would see over and over again. Some I would see for a while and then not see them. And I just presume,
Did you know that were they being trafficked like you? Were they going in the same
absolutely,
vein?
yeah, yeah. And I just think
Wow,
that some of them passed during
probably did.
what was I mean, the autistic girl. I know that they were really horrible to her.
Mm.
Um, she's the only one I remember like having a disability that was noticeable. But
Oh,
I'm sure there were others, but hers was very noticeable, and I knew she was different than all of us.
what did they do
And
to her?
that she'd got beatings and everything, Daisy. She'd come in with her eye smashed in, and
Oh
I,
my
I mean,
god.
things that I mean, I got punched and hit a few times, but this little girl, she, I don't know what they were doing to her. I hate to even think now when I remember that what they were doing to her,
Well,
because
everything that
she was
she
like non-verbal. She was like non-verbal, like she could speak, but it was more like sounds.
wow.
Mm.
Everything that she did to you and those other children is coming back on her tenfold right now in hell. You know
Yeah,
that.
and I'll tell you what, she may have pretended that she was this great humanitarian at the end of her life, but I reminded her, and that's why she didn't want to come near me, because I would remind her and say, I don't care how many blankets you make. I lived with you. I went through what I went through because of you.
Yeah.
And she tried to say it was because of my parents, but it wasn't. Like
What?
my mum, okay, my mum was, yeah, that I was born drug addicted and all of that.
Right.
But my dad certainly did not want me gone because he was
Wow.
traumatized because of it. I got to know my dad, and I know the trauma that he went through because he told me, and I
But
believed him.
that's not an excuse for her to traffic children and hurt children
And I'm
because
not
the
the
parents.
only one, and I was never the only one. It's just that I don't know what it was with her, with me. She had this thing with me. I don't know what it was. She didn't want to let me go. Even as I grew older, she tried to keep like control over my life. It was very strange. She never let go.
Huh.
She was a
Wow.
very strange woman, that one. And I tried to forgive her. Like, how could I have even tried? There's nothing to forgive.
No,
But,
you can't.
people,
That's
other
something that's
people,
just.
yeah. But you know what? That's what makes me angry, that I have hatred in my heart, is because there are people that deserve hatred, and she's one of them.
Yeah.
But I feel hatred
Anybody
towards
that
people
hurts
that
a
I
child,
really don't know. I don't really know them, and I still have this hatred in my heart for them.
you have to ask God to take that from you because you're hurting yourself more than you
I
are
know.
hurting them.
I know. Yeah, I am.
Because now she's paying, but believe me, she's paying for what she did. Make no
Well,
mistake.
when she went into the coma, I remember that that was one of her greatest fears. So
Hmm.
when she went into the coma, or when I was told about it, um, I remember remembering her saying that she would not want to die like on life support and stuff. And she was on life support for like 3 or 4 months.
Wow. I
So
don't know.
that was her greatest fear, and she ended up dying exactly like that.
Like she didn't want. Well, look what she did. I think when you hurt children, that's a whole different level of evil. Like
Yeah,
that's the worst of worst of worst evil
yeah,
is hurting a child or an elderly person.
absolutely.
They're two of the
Yeah,
weakest, and
yeah. And some old people can be really horrible too.
they can be
And
brats.
but
Oh
you
yeah,
can't, yeah, but you can't hurt them like
no,
physically.
or
There
just
is some elderly people that I don't like, but I'm working on it. I just want to learn how to just ignore them and not, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know exactly what I'm saying, don't you?
Like
You
I'm
know
talking about like
exactly.
people in a
A
nursing home,
certain,
people being mean to people that's not able to defend for themselves. You know,
yeah,
what I mean?
that's right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
I mean, and I saw that front and center, and I had to watch them go, be there, and then not there.
the
You
chill,
know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And when I look back at that, that's where the nightmares and stuff come in because I always think like I go too far and I
uh-huh,
wake up and I'm like I nearly throw up. Like my dreams are that bad, and that's why I'm on so much medication. So
yeah.
I
You gotta
don't
ask God to take
like
that
I
from
have
you.
convulsions from those night terrors. I've
Oh,
had
I
convulsions.
bet.
Yeah, I have. So they put me on stronger meds and stuff so that if I have the dreams, I don't remember them, but my kids have heard me screaming and stuff. I just don't remember it like I used to. Like, I don't remember waking up screaming. My kids remind me, but they're like, Mum, you were screaming last night. They say it to me.
What does your children say about what you went through?
They're horrified about it, especially my daughter.
Yeah,
She's just like she'll buys me flowers and stuff all the time. I think it's like a thing that I can't explain it, but my daughter sort of overcompensates for that pain, and I don't want her to be in bondage
yeah.
of what I went through because I changed that for them. I didn't let my kids go through anything,
That is
anything.
awesome. That is
I
good.
didn't. I said, you know what? And my sister,
Uh,
she did the opposite. She let her kids
I feel
go
like maybe
through.
there's more going that went on with her than what you
There
know.
is because she's actually said it. And you
She's
know
not
what?
with
She's
her
a
no.
Muslim now. She's completely converted to Islamic belief. Maybe that's what she needs to help her. I don't know.
I don't know. Have you
You
got
know,
to talk to her any?
um, briefly here and there. I don't have because the drugs. See, the drugs. I can't be around people on drugs, and she still even though she's claiming this religion, she's still taken those drugs.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's something I can't be around. I don't want my kids around that. And
No.
yeah,
Yeah, you
I mean,
don't.
she threw her kids out of home when they were 12.
Oh my goodness.
Two girls. One asked me how many zeros are in 1,000, and she's 27 years old.
Oh wow.
I know. And my kids could tell you that when they were 2 and 3 years old.
Yeah. What a
My
shame.
daughter was saying the alphabet backwards and forwards at 3 years old.
So she just pretty much neglected your her
She
kids.
did because I tried to be in her life, and I'll tell you what changed it. I walked into her house one day
Uh-huh.
and I said, "Where's my niece?" And she said, "Oh, she's upstairs." And I walked upstairs and she was in bed with a boy.
Oh no. What did you
And
say?
I was horrified. She was 12.
Did you run him
And
off?
I came downstairs and I said to my sister, "What the hell are you doing?
Right.
Letting her be up there like that with a boy?" And she said, "Oh, well, I had done," she said it in a really crass way, but she said,
Uh-huh.
"I had done that before that age."
Oh, it's
So you're
until
saying what you did is okay, but whatever you did is okay for your children. Wouldn't you want to make them different? Wouldn't you want them to be better?
right.
You know, she didn't get that concept. She just
Oh,
felt whatever she did, they can do.
that it was okay. Wow.
And I was her. I never went to her house again after that. That was it. That was
Mm.
it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
She had a plate with things on it, uh, drug paraphernalia,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah.
While her kids are in the house. And
Oh,
one of her kids was 12 in bed with the boy. The other one was around the thing. And I was
drugs.
like, no, can't do this. No, no, no,
No.
no, no. And I walked out, and I have never been in her house again.
Sometimes you have to protect your mental health when it comes to people like that. Like, you know,
Yes, yes.
there's so many people that I took in and was good to, family and everything, but now I won't do that. I won't bring them in my home and stuff because
No,
of my
me too.
good night, Jay Marie. Love you, honey.
Because you don't
Because
want to bring that bad energy around your family. That is a
anymore.
choice that you make to protect them, you know.
Amen. Because when my stepdaughter was 14, I let her come into my home and there was nothing but pure chaos. Neighbors, if person like that comes around, they'll find the worst people in your neighborhood and they'll bring them around. And
Yeah.
literally, she brought the worst people around us, and then her mother, and just it was constant chaos. And my kids had to go through all that, and then like when she had Bub and have to go through all that with the whole back and forth with her and Dakota, her son that was dying, and all that I had to go through with the CPS and all that. And
Mm.
and one day she got homeless, and I told her to go to Christ's hands. I wasn't going to bring that back around my kids or around Bub either.
No,
I know that was bad, but for my mental health, I could not bring that back into my home. I could not
you
bring
did
that
the
evil
right
back into
thing.
my
That's
home.
the same with me with my sister. I can't bring that around my kids because my daughter's in a really good place in her life. My son is studying hard. I
Uh-huh.
don't want anything coming into my home that could jeopardize that.
No, no.
Yeah,
And we can love them from a distance, but like,
yeah.
you know, I
I mean,
just
I
can't.
love my sister. I do. I love her. But right now, I can't be around the person that she is. And I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Yeah.
Um, I can feel it on her. Even when I talk to her on the phone, I can feel it inside of
Uh-huh.
me,
Yeah.
and I know I did the right thing.
Oh yeah.
She
Most
calls
definitely.
her she calls my daughter sometimes and tries to coax her over there with material stuff like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I bought you a new bag and come over and see me." It's just she doesn't, know how to love. Love to her is buying a $300 pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
That's how she shows love towards
And
her
that's
children,
sad because
teaching
that's
them
not
anything.
good at
Well,
all for
both
kids.
thieves were both thieves. They would go out and steal.
Oh wow.
And
See
she
that?
would allow them to do that. And I was
Yeah.
horrified about it because her daughter came and stayed with me for a while
Uh-huh.
and she did some really bad stuff in my house and I had to boot her out. I had to
Oh
tell her
yeah.
you have to go because,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, you have to protect your mental health. You have to protect your spirit. You have to protect your home because it is
yeah,
your sanctuary. And even though you love these people and you want to be there for them, you can't because they have done this to themselves.
yeah.
And like,
I don't
and
see her changing, and that's the reason why I'm okay about walking away now because I can't see her changing. It's too
yeah,
long, it's too late now, and she hasn't changed. I mean, she's going into her 50s now.
she's
It's
not
too
changed.
late.
No,
No,
she's never going to
she's
change
not going
unless
to,
she
yeah.
finds Jesus. That'd be the only
Which
way.
she's not because she's a Muslim and that's a whole different religion. And I'm not putting
Yeah,
it down. It's not for me. But
yeah,
in a way, I felt like maybe that will help her. At least it's a commitment. that to be a Muslim, it's a commitment. There's a lot of fasting, and apparently she does it all. So maybe
But if
that's what
you're
she
still on the
needed.
drugs, it's not
I
helping.
still don't want to take the chance of
Yeah.
bringing that around me. Like,
No, you got to
mm-mm.
protect your mental health. Like I
I
said,
already
this
went through
room took a
drugs and
black
stuff. I did
week.
it. I done all that, but I realized and went, yeah, this is not good, and walked away from it. It was me trying to numb what was inside of me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. It's just you just gotta
It's
stay
sad
away from
because
people.
you want to, and then there's a part of you that says it's not a good idea, and that
Mhm.
part is the real of that's your soul telling you don't do it,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
do it.
And I pushed Bub to see his mom and everything, but she's hurt him more now than anything. She's not even spoke to him in months, and
Yeah.
not even asked about him. And I know that hurts him.
I just pray
And
for my sister, and I just say, like, I hope that she finds her way somehow.
it's all
Um,
you can do.
yeah, I can't do anything else because I can't have that near my children.
No.
Um, when I let her daughter in my house, she stole from my son, who was only really young at the time, like 16 or whatever, and he's got autism, so he has to
Yeah.
keep things in his hand. And so I bought him these games so that he could always keep moving his hands, because he still has the tics now where he shakes his hands and stuff. So
Yeah.
I bought him that Nintendo thing that he can hold in his hand, so he's always doing something, and she stole it.
Oh my goodness.
She came in
I
my
do
house,
not
she
like
didn't
that.
pay me a cent, and she stole everything. A vintage Louis Vuitton ring that was my husband that died.
Oh no.
Yeah, and all of my son's games and his things that I got him because of sometimes he needs to zone out and do those things just for the tics, the autism
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
has. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and they
I
stole
do not
everything.
like a thief. I do not want
Neither
a thief
do I.
around.
Yeah,
No way. That's
yeah.
nothing that angers me more than somebody that steals. Does your kids or grandkids watch Bluey or Bingo? It's a child cartoon show. They talk like Yanny. It's also based on a true
Oh,
family. Grandson
Bluey and Bingo.
loves it.
I've heard about it, but
Are they Australian?
yeah, yeah, they're Australian.
Uh,
But
Bluey. I know
yeah,
my husband's granddaughter liked Bluey at one time. I don't know if she
yeah.
does now or not, but uh, we've not had
Oh,
little.
my friends' kids overseas, they always like, my cousins' kids and stuff, they always laugh and joke about the way I talk. They're like, "You look like us, and then you talk so funny." But they love the way I talk. They love it.
When's the
They
last time
tell
you've been in
everybody.
the
Huh?
United States? When's the last time you've been in the States?
About 6 years ago. Haven't
Wow.
been there for a while because of everything that happened with COVID and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
working and my house and trying to buy a new house and all of that. But now that I've done it, I really want to do it, because my stepson was saying to me, like, "You haven't been over here for years," but they've been here, but
Yeah,
they're
well
like,
that's
"Why won't they want me to come over there?"
yeah. Well that's
Yeah.
good.
They always
Uh
say, "Come on, mom, come over here. We want you to come here." So I definitely need to make an effort to do that. But I work so much at the moment because of this house.
yeah.
So, when that slows down and everything's sorted, the tax and all that, then I can probably plan a holiday.
Yeah,
but it just
yeah.
happened, and then I ended up paying two mortgages,
That's
and
a long trip, though. That's a long trip.
oh, it's only 22 hours.
22 hours. There's no way I could be on a plane for 22 hours. No
40. Well,
way.
I did the 40 hours to freaking Israel and stuff. I think I can do 22.
40
Plus,
hours to
I've got and I've got all these points, and I was looking at them the other day. All of my points add up, and I'll be able to do business class,
Uh-huh.
which fall asleep and everything in business class.
Hell, I fell asleep in regular class. I drank one of their little wines. It knocked me out years ago when I was younger.
Oh, I
It had
can't
me
do those squat.
fully
I can't.
approved.
I've got to stretch my legs. I cannot sit in those little. Oh, I can't
Well,
do it.
the most I was on an airplane was almost 4 hours, and I was ready to go crazy on that plane. I
Yeah.
could not handle being on that plane any longer. There's
I
no way I
didn't
could spend
want,
that
I
many
had to
hours on a plane.
change 3 times to get to Israel.
Wow.
That was harsh. But that I'll tell you, out of all of the traveling I've done, Israel and Africa were probably the worst.
Really?
The furthest, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
America
I would
doesn't
not.
seem that far from here. Like 22 hours to me is nothing compared to some of the other places I've been.
Really? Huh.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Like
Roxanne.
22 hours, I'll go on the plane, take a sleeping pill, fall asleep, and when I wake up, there'll be a few hours to go. It's not that hard.
I could not
But
stand being on a plane that long.
yeah, it's hard. Unless I can't imagine doing economy like that. I was on
Uh-uh.
business class to Israel and stuff, so it was
But
comfortable.
still being in a compacted place like that and not be able to get out for that many hours.
No, no, you've got to get
I
up and
can't
move,
do it.
because if you don't
Uh,
get up and move, you can get thrombosis and all sorts of stuff. So
Really?
you,
Oh, well,
yeah,
that's
you
true.
get up,
That's true.
you got to get up and move around.
Makes a lot of
I've
sense.
seen
Yeah.
older people stay seated and barely
Uh-huh.
move, and I'm like, you better tell that lady to get up and move her legs. Like I tell them,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
I do. I say that. I do have
But
a good relationship with my stepchildren. I'm very lucky like that, because somebody isn't very nice to them at the moment, and that's where I step in.
well, mine, I have a good relationship with my stepsons and Bub, you know how I raised him. But
Yeah,
my
yeah.
stepdaughter has always been rocky. Always
There's
been
always
rocky.
somebody in the family that's not. Yeah,
I love her, but she's done me
yeah.
so wrong, and she refuses to see what I have done for her. She sees me as the enemy because, but really, I have helped her, and I kept her oldest son who passed away from being sent to a home away from town. But when I told her that, she throwed it up and said I was throwing up things about him. No, I was just trying to make her realize what I have done for her. But she's never going to see. She's never going to appreciate what I did for
It's
her.
kind of a narcissistic thing. Like my sister's the
Oh yeah,
same, and
she's
say,
narcissistic.
and she says to me all the time, like, "Oh, I don't get to see my nephew and niece." Well, one, your nephew doesn't even know who you are, and your
Right.
niece comes back and tells me that she says things that she shouldn't say, and
Um.
she makes her feel uncomfortable. And I told her, I said, you don't mention certain things in front of my daughter,
Yeah.
because I don't talk about stuff like that in front of them.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't tell my kids what happened to me till they were adults.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew
Jeez.
something was wrong because they saw me going through trauma and stuff. They knew something was up, but I did
Mhm.
not actually sit my daughter down until I think
Yeah.
she was 20.
Jinkies is good for that stuff too with my oldest daughter, and she pisses me off a lot about saying
You
stuff.
don't do that. You do not put
Mm.
things in children. I mean, even though my
My
daughter's
personal
grown,
life when I was a youngin' or when I was a teenager is not for my children to know, you know.
well,
That
you go through different stages in life. You make your mistakes, you learn by them, and you better yourself. That's
and
just,
you don't want your children to know.
you don't want your children to go down that. So that was like
Right.
me with mine. I don't talk about it where she's like, oh, you should have seen what your mother was like when it. Don't tell my
That's how
daughter
Jenkins
that,
does. That's
you
what
know.
Jenkins does. She does that stuff.
She talks all
She doesn't
innocent, but
care what she says around them, and it makes me so mad.
yeah,
And
because you don't want them to know that stuff. They don't need to know it anyway.
yeah, and I don't let my kids watch dirty stuff. And Sissy come home and told me how she watched Bad Santa at Evelyn's house. And I'm like, what? You don't watch
Mm.
stuff like that. Bad Santa? Have you ever watched that movie? It's
I've
horrible.
heard about it. Yeah, it's got that guy that's
Jimmy,
cusses
what's
and
his
stuff.
name that married
Bob,
Angelina
John,
Jolie?
Billy
Yeah,
Bob. Yeah.
Thor.
I've
Yeah.
heard about. I
He
haven't watched it.
dresses
I
like
don't
a
get
sailor.
into that sort of stuff. Like I've got a bad thing. I do watch horror movies and they don't scare me at all. And people say, "Well, why would it scare you? It's a movie. You've actually lived that." So,
I
because
think
my
that
friends all go, "Oh, like that," and scared. I don't. I just sit there and watch it. The only movie I ever cringed at was The Passion of Christ.
hmm
I was like, I don't want to watch this. I don't. Mm-mm,
why?
no, it was just too much. It was just too
Bad.
much. It was brutal, and
It was brutal. They say it's
especially that
much
I've
more.
walked through those places. Like I'm like I've walked through there.
They
Oh,
say it's much worse uh than what that he was unrecognizable. Like
yeah.
you couldn't like
Well,
he
people
didn't even
say,
he,
how does his blood stay there? Well, it's Jesus Christ. How do you think? That blood has never gone, and it's thousands of years later, and you can still
but
see
still
exactly
alive
where it
actually.
happened. Well, they've
He's
glazed it
his
over
blood.
now,
Yeah.
but they've got a thing over it now where it's kind of shiny. The rest of the courtyard isn't, but that part is. So it's like
hmm
they've put something over it, so it doesn't. Maybe they want it there. I don't know, but I didn't even know that was there. Well, I had no clue. The first
Yeah.
time I went there, I had no clue. But I mean, it was such a brutal beating that the
It was
sandstone is
horrible.
actually colored pink.
They pulled his beard out by the gobs too.
Yeah, yeah,
They did so many horrible things to him
yeah,
that he
I
had
know.
to endure. They said that he basically did not even look like a human after they got done with him,
Yeah.
and it's just so bad. It's heartbreaking. I wanted to
See, for
cry.
me, the only movie that ever really was hard for me to watch was that one. Even though I know the story and I know how bad it was, actually, the
Yeah,
way that he filmed it was harsh. Like, it was just, ew, that to me is scarier than The Omen and any of those movies. That
yeah.
watching that was much
Well,
scarier for
that's
me.
because it's real, and
It's real, yeah,
the devil did taunt Jesus. He did.
yeah,
He
he
came
did,
to
yeah.
try to get Jesus, to twist Jesus, to confuse Jesus. He used people, and then he came to him himself when Jesus was at his weakest moment after fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. Then he came to Jesus and tempted him and asked
Mm.
him and promised him the whole world. And Jesus was strong enough to where we're not strong enough, but Jesus was strong enough to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I
but
mean, for me, if I hadn't have gone there, I don't think I would have had the same belief system that I have now.
Yeah.
And you've helped me a lot because I was a
Well,
little
good.
bit lost when I first came here. And like
Uh-huh.
you have shown me things that have made me see things differently.
Well, good, Yanni.
And I
That
think so that I think I do truly believe that, you're put on a path with certain people for
uh-huh.
growth and understanding, and you go
Uh-huh.
into these people, you go close to these people because you're supposed to.
Amen. I think God puts
Yeah,
us in people's paths for
I
a
do
reason.
too. And I think that you coming into my life has made me look at the
Uh-huh.
Bible more. And I every night when I'm laying down and I've got my eye mask, it's like it's a massage one that I put
Uh-huh.
on because I've got thyroid eye disease, and
Uh-huh.
it hurts and I get headaches. So I've got this thing and you put it on and it massages you and it
Uh-huh.
warms up. It's really good. But I
Uh-huh.
put the Bible on audio books and I can pick whatever I want them to read out and they read it while I've got the mask on and just listen to it while I'm late. I wouldn't have done that, I don't think, had I not been on, in your pathway. I think you got me
Oh,
to do that.
well,
Even
thank
though
the Lord.
Jerusalem and being, over there changed my view because I
Uh-huh.
no longer denied Christ because when I
Right.
went there, it's the
Yeah.
only place in the world I ever felt what I felt there.
Right. And you're so
And
lucky to get
yeah,
to go
it was
to.
from the top, from my toes to the top of my head. The feeling is something that you can never forget.
Oh,
And
yeah.
nobody can explain it. And it's
You've been there.
and yeah, and when you go there, you're in the presence of something
Well,
like,
that's going to be our permanent home on earth for 1,000
yeah.
years. We're going to reign
Well,
on
we
earth
probably
in
won't have that same
Jerusalem.
electrifying feeling that it has now because we'll
I know
probably
the feeling.
desensitize from it.
Well, that overwhelm you cannot be in the presence of Jesus and not cry. Because the other day when I was crying out to the Lord after I'd found out about my job and everything, and I
Mm,
was up there on the mountain and I was looking for a sign actually. I asked God to show me a sign, but instead I felt him come up on me and it was like he wrapped his arms around me and I felt
yeah.
this overwhelming presence and I just started bawling and I knew it was him. I could feel him all around me and
Mm.
it was overwhelming, just love, overwhelming.
That's how I felt
Peace.
when I was there. I got very emotional.
Yeah,
I
not be in his
had
presence
this
or
fear,
not.
and it was electric. It was like this electricity that went through my body that I've never felt before. And
Yeah,
then I was like,
and you
and
know when
my
it leaves.
boss, yeah, huh?
When it leaves, you know it's gone. Like when
It's
he
gone.
comes.
But my boss is Jewish, and I remember saying to her in that tomb when we were there,
Uh-huh.
Jesus is real. And she said, yeah, Jesus is real.
Wow.
And I'll never forget that because you would think that she
Very
wouldn't have agreed, but she did. And she said, yes, Jesus is very real.
yeah. Yeah.
Because
They
that's what I
know.
said. I turned to her and I said that, and that's was what she said to me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Once you have that intimate relationship with him, like that loving, peaceful, godly, overwhelming love, you know
yeah,
he's there. You never come back from that. Never. You
absolutely.
know,
You don't
I've seen
because,
him
yeah.
myself. I've seen him and I will never come back from that, but what I experienced the other day was even more than that, I feel.
Well,
You
that's
know
what
when you
makes me
go
feel
through.
good about Christine. Nothing's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That she will be okay. She won't have this pain. It will all be gone, and
Yeah.
she'll be like that shining light she is down here. She'll be the
Yeah.
same above us. So I mean,
Yes.
I don't want to give up on her,
I don't either.
but there's a part of me that says be prepared because I know that that is going to hit me really hard.
She did not look
Um,
good the other day.
um, I can feel it.
She she did not look good. Worse than what she did the day that we saw her with the fever. Remember, she was running a high
Mm,
temperature.
mm.
She looks,
Like she sent me all those photos and I made them into videos, but she's what I do have is lots of voice clips that she's made for me. But you can hear it. You can hear it. I'm going to play some to you, but they're personal. So, I mean, I'll play them to you, but they, I'll keep them forever.
yeah, me too.
I'll keep those forever because that's a part of her, you know.
Yeah.
When she says, like, when she puts the videos up that I make her, and
Mhm.
she's, you know, I know that she knows what I'm trying to tell her. She
Yeah.
knows by those. That's why I make them because they say what I want to say, that I
Yeah.
can't get out without crying hysterically. And I don't want to upset her and have her having to try to cheer me up like she did that day. I
Yeah,
felt
she
so selfish. I felt so
no.
selfish.
That's
I
just how
did.
she is.
I know, but I felt
Always just
so
been
horrible.
so full of
Like
life.
I couldn't keep myself together to speak to her properly, and I was hysterically crying. And so she sends me a video to make me laugh, and I'm supposed to be cheering her up.
Well, the good news was her mother had been there that day. The day last day I talked to her,
Oh,
her mother
really?
spent time with her, yeah.
Oh, that's
And I
good.
think she needs that. She needs her
She
mother.
did. She did. Yeah.
And I'm glad that her mother is actually putting forth some effort to be there for her
Mm,
daughter that needs her so much right now.
yeah. I know because her and I have spoken about it,
Hmm.
of of that subject. So
And she raised
I'm
her brother, so I feel bad for her brother
mhm,
and her
yeah.
children.
I
I
know,
think,
but I just wish that I could have held myself together more the last time we spoke because I was just hysterical crying.
it's okay to feel. It's just a part of it. We've got to be able to feel when we're hurt like that and everything,
Mm.
you know? We
Because
have
I
to be.
think it's because I had that overwhelming feeling of having to let go, and I
Uh-huh.
didn't want to. So I was holding on, and it just hit me really hard.
Hmm.
And I wish that I didn't do that. You know how you think about it afterwards. But
Yeah.
she knew that how bad I was because then she sent me a funny video, like trying to cheer me up.
Cheer
And
you up. Yeah.
it's like, oh, I wish I didn't do that.
Oh, it's all right. It's not your
Mm.
fault. I mean, we can't help how we feel, you
If
know?
I send you, you'll know why when show you this voice clip that she sent me.
Hmm.
And when I show you, when you hear that, you're going to know exactly why I was crying. You're going to probably cry
Oh,
when I play it. It was
yeah.
very emotional, and you could, yeah. I'll let you hear it, but you're going to feel what I felt. I know it because you love her, like I love her. We
Yeah.
love her, and I can't even imagine like her not being around. Like I can't. And at that day, it really hit me, and I was like, I can't imagine you being gone. And I was like, am I being selfish in every way by not wanting,
To lose her.
to lose her? I don't want to lose her.
I don't want to lose her either.
And I feel selfish for that because I
No,
I
no,
don't
don't
want her
feel
to go.
selfish. She, it's You'll never find another Christine. Never.
Christine is probably the most pure, loving, kind
Hmm.
person that I've ever known. I mean,
Positive
I'm not
person.
saying that you're not kind or anything, but she's
Oh, I
on
know.
a different level of,
Kindness.
yeah, and
And
she's got
positive.
no hate.
I'm sort of negative a little bit.
Oh,
I
well, I'm the
know.
same as you. I'm the same as you. I will fight. Where Christine's like, no, shouldn't
Mhm.
fight. She's always the one, the voice of reason for me.
Yeah.
I've always, I remember some days where I was really angry when I'd see them going after her, and she'd say, "Don't worry, Yanni,
Yeah.
it's that's on them. It's not." And I'd be like, "How are
Yeah.
you so calm?" And I'm so ready to, like, oh, and she'd be just like, "It's okay." But I mean, I did have to hear her cry and stuff, so.
She cried about it, a lot of it. She didn't
No,
like it.
and that's hard. That's why I've got that hatred, I think, because I'm watching this happen with her, and then I'm remembering her tears, and I'm remembering the
Well, you
bad
know what? The people
times.
that done that is miserable people themselves. They're
They
not
are, and they're still
very
miserable. So,
miserable. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Even though we
like I
have
said, I wanted them to come after me or you because we can handle it, not her.
yeah, yeah.
I said, come after me. Don't go after her. Just come after me. I can handle it, not her.
And the way her
Not,
boss did her was so wrong.
yeah, I
So
know
wrong.
we had a big talk about that.
Yeah.
But she's just one of the kindest people, and innocent, and just pure innocence. Like, no, I've never met anybody like her.
Yeah.
I
Wouldn't say
honestly can say I've never met anybody like Christine ever.
I haven't either. I haven't
Have
either.
you? Like, she's just,
No, I haven't.
no, I have not. And I've
She's
met
actually too good
people.
for this world.
She is, yeah. And maybe that's why
Yeah.
she's been called home,
Yeah.
because of what's happening in the world. And she's just too good for it. I don't know.
Maybe something's to come that she can't handle in life.
Maybe, yeah,
God's
that's what
scared
I
her
was,
from that.
yeah, yeah,
I don't.
that's what I was thinking yesterday when I was thinking about her.
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. I worry about her and I worry about her husband because he has got a lot on him. He found his father passed away. He
I
found him,
know, yeah, I know.
and then
But
losing his mother.
Joe's very he's a funny guy. I like Joe. He's always been really like,
But
and you
Christine
can
is his
see
ever.
the way he loves her. Like,
He
it's
loves her
very,
so much.
yeah, he does. He's funny. Joe's got a lot.
Oh,
He's a comedic type. He's a funny. He's a jokester,
he told
and
me
that's good. Yeah,
he told me these last few days that all she wanted him to do was just hold her.
and I'm sure he did that.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, she's got the right husband, and
Yes, she does. I
I
think she
know.
knows. She knows.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really hard for all of us, and I don't know. We've just got to remember all the qualities she's given us. Like, she's put that in us, and
Yeah.
that's why I always say I wish that I could be less hateful and more like her.
Well, you're not hateful. You're just yawny. You wouldn't be no
I'm
other
just,
way but yawn.
I
You're
know,
our
and
yawn.
I'm so angry at myself for being so angry at people. I just
Well,
wish
I am
I
too,
just
but
am.
guess what? That's what life does to us, and we are who we are. We can't help not being who we are. We're all individual people, and we all handle life differently.
Hmm.
And Christine, she had a kind grandmother that was a good example for her, and we lived in pure chaos.
Different, complete
I was taken
difference.
away
Yeah.
from my grandmother, so I didn't have her in
I
my life.
was taken away from my grandmother, and my grandmother
Mhm.
was everything to me.
Mine too. Mine too. I slept
Yeah.
beside of her every night. She would tell me stories, and I was just ripped away from her. And you were too. And you were
I
took
was too.
you had more
Yeah.
of a horrific life than I did. We both
I
had
mean,
very
they literally like pulled my fingers off her when
little.
I was screaming, and they would pull my fingers off her.
That is so traumatizing.
Mm, yeah, and she was screaming, and I was screaming, and something I'll never forget.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm.
So sad.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just
they literally look like, when you're hanging off a cliff and someone moved, in the cartoons, and they pull your fingers off. It was like that.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
pulled fingers off her because I was holding on so tight that her clothes ripped. I was holding on so tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People are just cold-hearted. Just
I
cold-hearted.
know.
They don't
Yeah,
care.
she's got her grandmother waiting for her, and she loved her grandmother. Was that Joe's mother, wasn't it? The one
No, that's her mother.
that was
Joe's
her
mother
grandmother.
died. Yeah, Joe's mother died, then her grandmother died, then Joe's father died, then Joe's brother died. Joe's father's
And
brother
now
died.
oh gosh, poor Joe. But he's got to carry on for his sons, and you
Mhm.
know what I mean. Like, I'm
I
just
don't
not
know.
ready to say I can't let go.
I
I'm not
know.
letting
I
go, and
know.
I won't. I can't
I'm
right
not
now.
either. But
I can't, and I just hope that I don't know. I
you
don't
never
even
know.
know.
God could turn it around tomorrow for us.
Exactly. I was about to say maybe tomorrow everything will change. So I was about to say that in a different way.
Yes, I pray too. But his
Yeah.
will is his will, and there's just nothing we can do about what he
And
what
we've
he
got to
wants.
believe
He's in the
that
ultimate control.
he's we've got to believe that his choice is the right one.
Hmm.
It's hard, but it's not an easy thing to do.
No. If he
And
wants her to be healed,
it's
she'll be
gonna
healed.
hit a lot of us that are close with her. It's gonna hit a lot of us hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for prayer going over saying my fake prayers.
Oh,
Somebody said she was over saying my fake prayers.
oh my goodness. Your
I
prayers are not fake.
I didn't
Your
hear her
your
say that
prayers lifted
before.
me out of the darkest places. If I hadn't have if God, Jesus, whoever put us on that path together, they
Mhm.
knew that I would take that from you. Like you would give that to me. And you did. So
Aw. Well, I
and
do
I'm
it for
telling you,
him.
I listened to the Bible. I didn't do that until I come across you. I wasn't
The Bible is
the
so
person
soothing.
I am now 4 years ago when I first met you.
Aw.
You
Well, I'm
changed
glad
me in a big way. And like,
God
our God
God
knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He puts people
yeah.
in our path for the right reason. Like
And I
all
think
the
that's why
girls,
the devil comes
Debbie,
so hard for me all the time.
the devil comes hard for me too, but
Yeah.
that's where my badness comes in, the bad in me, because that's when I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't give
He
a
knows our
rat's, and I'll
weakness.
fight you. I don't care.
Yeah.
And now I'm at a place now I can say, Daisy, where it wouldn't matter to me what they said about me now. I just
Yeah,
go,
me
yeah,
either.
whatever. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Me either.
I like them saying things, but they say it. And if you're not strong enough to handle it, then I don't know what to tell you. I
Yeah.
am a person that can handle that stuff. Some people aren't. So,
Yeah. Nothing
I'm
surprises
sure
me. Nothing.
nothing. I mean, your fake prayers. Is she talking? What is she looking in the mirror? Because she's the one that's got the fake prayers. She's the fake Christian. And I'm telling you, I shouldn't be judging. But from what I have seen in 4 years, she shouldn't be calling anybody fake because, hello, I know Christians and I know devout Christians, people that I've grown up with, people that I know, and she is not like any Christian I've ever met. So
Well,
I think she's the one that's struggling with being fake because I know that your prayers are real because I can feel them. We all can feel them. Everybody in this chat right now knows that your prayers are real.
uh,
You know what I
well,
mean? They
I
know
get
that
mad.
your
I'm
heart is,
human, and I get mad, and I'm not perfect by far, but I
well,
do
no,
try.
yeah.
God knows my heart, and that's the only one that matters is Him.
And
He's the
I know your heart. I mean, I feel like I know who you are. And
yeah.
for anybody to call you fake, there's something really wrong with them
Well,
because
she's been saying that for years about me. She's been on the attack of
because
me.
she's looking in the
I
mirror.
don't
It's
know.
her that's fake. Everybody says they've never met anybody that says they're a Christian that speaks the way she does. It's not normal. You
No.
do not hear that. And I've been
Uh,
all over the world amongst all different religions and different
yeah.
beliefs, and I've never,
Mhm.
ever come across anybody like her.
No. I
Yeah,
agree. I
yeah.
agree. She's got demons for sure that she needs to get rid of. I do
And
believe
this boy, what's his name? Ronald, whatever his name is,
Russell.
Baldy, Cue Ball, he comes in here and talks this trash because he's trying to impress people like her. So
Yeah.
us getting angry at him, like I was getting angry at him the other day, and I realized that it was such
He was
wasted
provoking you
energy.
on purpose.
And it's you know what? Now I look at it, he can say whatever he wants because he means nothing to me.
Yeah. Ronald is
You
mean.
said
He's
the
mean
stuff that
hearted.
he said. If you, Daisy, said it, or Rhonda said it, or Debbie, or one of the people that I love said it, okay, then I'm going to feel it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he's
Coming
nobody to me.
from him, I don't pay no attention to him either.
I
He said a
can't
lot
anymore. I can't
of
because
stuff
it
about
doesn't,
me.
it's not worth it. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. He's not in my life. He means nothing
Oh,
to me. So let him
right.
say what he wants. I'm still going to block him. He's not coming back
Oh
in
yeah.
here.
You block him away. Y'all must have blocked a lot of his accounts because he can try
I
to come
think
in
he
here
just
tonight.
came in then when he came in then while we were talking about his mama. She probably sent him over. She probably sent him over here and said, "Go inside, stop them from talking about me. Eat this apple, I'm melting." Yeah, her. I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
if anyone sounds like the Wicked Witch of the West, it's definitely her. Her voice, everything, her mannerism, it just pops straight through that screen when she talks. So we
Yes.
need to not worry. I love you too, and that's what I mean. If it was any of you saying that about me, then I'm gonna feel it. But
Hey
it's
Sarah.
somebody that I don't know that
Layla.
means nothing.
Yeah.
Mean jack
He
to
said
me.
some really horrible things about me
Um,
in chat before.
I
People think I
I don't
forget.
like what he said about you. I was more angry about him saying that about you than I
I don't
was
pay no
about him
attention to
saying it.
him.
I was more angry that he attacked you like that on your own sister's panel,
Oh, he don't care. Them
and
people are
she
worthless.
let it happen. Which
Worthless. She lets
I
it
mean,
happen.
I don't even like my sister, but I tell you, I wouldn't let somebody attack her like that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would I would boot her off the thing and say, "Don't talk about my sister." I'd quickly stop it.
I would have a long time ago before she let people hurt me, but now I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Yeah,
It still
no.
bothers me, but
It's hard because we try so hard not to, but she gives us every reason to do it.
she pushes the button.
That's the thing, and we hate it because we love you, and we feel the complete opposite for her. But we struggle with that because
I know. I know.
I mean, I was on that phone with you when it was all happening. We spoke a
You were
hell of
on
a
the
lot,
phone with me when it
a
was
lot.
all happening. Yes.
Yeah. And that's what I said to a certain other person. I know where I was when it was happening, and I know exactly where you were. And let's
Um,
just leave it at that because I know, because I seen exactly where they were. And, I'm
that's
talking to
so
you.
hard.
Remember,
I
I
struggle
went for the
with that.
drive with you to the court. I was on video
Yeah.
chat with you all the way to the court that day
He
for
didn't take me into
hours.
consideration that I had to get up and go to court and everything, that I
Yeah,
had to go through all this, have the police come to my house and
yeah,
all this stuff. Like my neighbor had to go to court with us and
yeah.
everything.
That
So
yeah, that was good. I
that's
mean,
just
that's
something.
it's incredibly crazy when you think about it that people would go that far, right?
Yeah, but
That
they
they will come
do.
to your house, and I will remember being on the phone with you and hearing them yelling out
Mhm.
to you while I was on the phone. You were on the balcony and the front porch, and
I had
said,
just
"What
walked
was
in.
that?" Said, "That's them driving by."
Yeah, if I'd knowed it ahead of time though. Mhm.
I love you too, Sarah. See,
Huh?
we've got a good thing here. We have got a good channel now. Your channel is a very safe place for us.
Yeah.
And these people that are in the chat now, Rita, Debbie,
A lot of
Sarah,
people
that
on the YouTube
they really
think they're
do love
above the
you.
law.
Like they really do love you, Daisy. So no matter
I
what
love
anyone
them too.
says and hatred, you have all of us that love you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I love
So
you all too. I love y'all
I
too.
know you do.
But
I know.
you know, a lot of people on these YouTube streets that they think they're above the law and they're not above the law. And
No.
I don't know how Bullhorn Betty has not went to jail for a long time. She has got out of a lot of shit.
Well, she's knee deep in the now too.
Well, she
But
got
she
out of the
just
whole
keeps putting her foot in it. She just won't stop. If she just shut her mouth and stopped eh, resonating the hate that she spews out, then
she
maybe
would
other
be on
people would
these
leave
cases.
her alone.
She listen, I don't have anything against her. She would actually be
Mm,
good on these cases if she would stop attacking people that she don't know is
yeah,
innocent or not.
yeah.
And the way she did Chris and Katie is just horrible.
Too much.
And
It's
Don
too
and
much.
Candace, it's just too far.
John and Candace, like, oh, there's stuff coming out in the last few days. I just pray and say, please don't let Candace see this stuff, please.
Well, a lot of the BS that's coming out is that's just exactly what it is, BS.
But I said to Candace and Don the other day when I was on the phone, I
Uh-huh.
said, like, I'm so proud of the way you're handling yourself now
Yeah.
because they're not getting involved anymore.
Yes,
I
and that's
said,
good.
keep doing what you're doing because eventually they're going
Mhm.
to stop. It's phasing out now about them. It's starting to stop because
Yeah.
they aren't involving themselves. And I said,
Well,
Candace, want to
I do
keep
believe
doing
that
it.
there is people involved that in the neighborhood. I don't
I
believe for
do
a
too.
second Ron and Candace had anything to do with it, but I do believe that there was some shady people around them that took
Yes.
over.
Yeah.
I do.
And don't you just, when you talk to Candace, because I talk to her quite a lot, we do video chats and stuff,
I
and I
haven't
see
talked to
Don
her.
in, I don't know Don as much as I know Candace. Like Candace and I have become pretty good friends. But I
Uh-huh.
see Don in the background and he says hello and stuff. But they're
Yeah.
doing what they should have done years ago, and that's not letting these YouTubers get to them.
Yeah.
You know, and I
Yeah.
tell her that every time I talk to her, I say,
Yeah.
just
Don't
don't,
respond to
just
'em.
don't engage with them at all. But when
Yeah.
I was in a chat the other day, it was full of fake people.
Yeah. Oh,
And
in
I'm
her
like,
chat?
it hurts me because I've seen them say things about her.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then she video chats me, and I don't want to say what I
Yeah.
know.
Well, I wouldn't. I quit doing that a
I
long time.
don't. I try not to, but sometimes
Yeah.
when I'm angry, things fly out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And then
I
I
don't
can't walk it
like
back.
her.
And then she's like, yeah, she knows. Yeah.
She's strong like we are, so she can handle a lot. Dawn is the one that's not as
She's a
strong.
lot softer than you and me, Daisy.
You think?
Yes. Yes, she
Mhm.
is. She's a lot softer than you and me. We're a lot tougher than her.
I don't know.
She's
She's a pretty tough cookie.
she's tough, but she's emotionally she's not. I've seen
Yeah,
another side of her, and she's
I
tough.
have to.
She's been through some really bad stuff in her life, and
Oh
that's
yeah,
where I'll leave it. But
yeah.
she's quite soft. I'm telling you, I've seen another side of her.
I do think that there's a trafficking ring in Kingsport, and I do think Summer maybe was either trafficked or I don't think good
Have
things
fun.
happen.
She's not out there still.
I don't
I
think Donna
say
Candace
I
had
don't like
anything
to
to do
say
with
I won't say
trafficking.
that to Candace. I don't say any of that. But she's like me. She reminds me of the blondish white version of me. Like I was a bit of a rough and like I had no choice but to,
Yeah,
I mean, the way I was treated, I was just like I had to be kind of rough and tough.
yeah.
And I think Summer's a tough little cookie.
People are so mean to
They
Candace.
are.
Even out in
Yeah.
public, they've said some mean stuff. She's stronger than me because when Bullhorn Betty said what she said to her, if that would have been me, that would
Oh
not.
my God, I would have got
Yeah.
out swinging. I
If
probably would have
somebody
been.
would have said something like that to me and me losing a daughter, that
Mm,
was not. I don't know. It might not have been Bullhorn. It might have been Molly. Somebody
it
said
was
it.
Molly that said it, and your
Is
daughters.
it Molly that
Mm,
said it?
yeah.
That's
Oh my
something
gosh,
to
I
say to
that
a
was when
mother.
I felt so bad for Candace,
Yeah,
and then I got to know her, and now I know her, and I can see it when we talk about
yeah,
things. I can see it, the pain in her. I can see it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can.
believe that Dawn and Candace had anything to do with Summer going missing. I
I
don't.
don't. I don't.
I don't get that
I
from
don't
the
get that
beginning. I didn't
feeling at
get that
all. And I've had conversations with Don too, and I
feeling. Me
don't
too.
get that. I used to be a bit funny with him, but I'm like that with men in general. And I try not to be,
I've
but
seen Don at his worst, and he still grieves over that baby.
he
Even in his
does.
worst moments, he
Hmm.
still not
Yeah,
just that baby, but all their children.
all of them, the boys as well. Yeah. I mean, I've got to see a different side of Don in the last probably 9 months or so,
Hmm.
but it's Candace that I'm close with.
Yeah,
Like she's the one I talk to the most.
yeah.
Um,
It's
but
sad because it's
all of
fun.
you guys have been such a blessing to me. Like all of you, you Daisy, you got me to see things differently. I was a lot more feisty and angry, and I cussed.
Hmm.
I'm a lot more subdued than I was back then. Now I don't cuss. I do
You have
cuss. Don't
calmed
get me
down a
wrong.
lot. You have calmed down a
I
lot. I
have
have
calmed
to.
down because I know now that they're not worth it.
Mm-mm.
I
They're
know I
not.
don't know these people. They're not in my life. They don't know me. Why should I feel any energy towards them? They mean
Don't
nothing to me.
waste your energy on them.
waste energy, and anger is an energy.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you
Oh
too.
yeah. Yeah.
And I just refuse to worry. They can say what they want. They don't know me. I don't know them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
I can't
I
believe though
mean,
after 4 years they're still going on with this shenanigans.
it's still going on. Yeah, but you
It's
know what?
still
When you
going
got
on.
when you got that kind of evil and hate in your heart, and I have hate. I'm not going to deny that I don't have some sort of hate in me. I do, and I
Mhm.
know that it's an issue, and I am working on it. But
Uh-huh.
these people are just full of spew hate and
Oh, so bad.
the doxing and the hurting of other people's children is
And
just
there's
like,
thousands of people that follow people like that. They have thousands. The other day I seen one, and all she does is hate bash people, and she has like
yeah,
1,100 people in her chat, and I'm thinking these people
why?
love this. They love it,
So for
and I
me,
don't
if
get
I
it
see
because
that,
it's
I'm out. I'm gone. I can't. I mean, people send me clips sometimes, which I appreciate because I don't want to watch the whole thing.
me
So
neither.
getting the
I don't
clips are
even
good
watch
because
clips. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't watch clips.
I watch clips and I won't watch the whole thing. Like somebody sent me a thing about a certain somebody that married somebody from Ben Hill Road the other day. And I'm glad they sent me the clip because it was only 5 or something minutes. And in that 5 minutes, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to look at it anymore because I was like, wow, oh, wow. I'm glad someone showed me that. And then that was it. I didn't think
Yeah.
about it again. I just put it down and went about cleaning the fish tank or something. I don't take it in anymore. When you go off
You know, I've always never done
Matthew or you or Diamonds
Oh,
or
thank you,
whoever,
Sarah.
what happened?
Sarah gave me a membership. Thank you, Sarah. We love you, Daisy. And
Sarah's a
you
man.
brought us all together. I love you too. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you, thank
And you've
you.
got like, I mean, Sailor, Diamonds, Debbie, White Widow, and Lone Star,
Oh,
Sarah.
thank you,
I'm
Rita.
so
Thank you for
close
being
to
a
them,
member
and I've
for
got
13
such a
months. Love
sisterhood
you so
now,
much.
and you've
Thank
got it
you, Rita and
too.
Sarah. Thank you, guys.
Sarah, we
God
love
bless
you,
you.
Daisy. We love you so
Huh?
much. They do love you. Isn't that
I
good?
love
That
you
out
too.
of that hatred
Thank
and
you,
all the
guys.
dark times, this is what we've got now.
Yes, and like you all are my family. And when I say family, I mean family.
Family, yeah,
Like
same,
I wouldn't
same.
even come on here if it wasn't for you all. Like really, I don't
I
have a
wouldn't be on here if it wasn't for you, Daisy, and the girls like Debbie, say like Rhonda, all of them, because I
reason.
trust these girls now. They're people
I
that
do
are in
too.
my life. They're really in my life. They know me. They know
Yeah,
about me. They know about my family. They know what I do. I know what they do, and it's a
yeah,
real friendship now.
yeah.
And
Nikki.
that's the greatest thing that you could ever want is what we have now. And
Yes,
I'm glad that we crossed paths because we were meant to. Oh,
yes.
Sarah, she's so beautiful. I love
Can
Sarah.
I?
Lori Fang,
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the super
Lori Fang.
sticker. Love you, Daisy. Thank you for the membership and the super sticker.
Oh,
God
she's so
bless you
and
guys.
Lori P. Like we've all been through so much together.
For you.
Rita, we've been through so much, haven't we? And now we're here.
Yeah,
So I should have this feeling that I have now. Once I get off here, and if you,
uh,
Matthew, Diamond, Sailor, they're not live, then I don't think about YouTube anymore.
I don't
I
think about
turn
it
it off
with
and I
my
go
family.
about doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I try to stay busy with my eBay store, but here lately I ain't even really got interested in it because I don't know. I just I'm going
Oh,
through it.
you keep doing that because I can feel it's positive. I can feel it in you. And I did post your eBay store today.
Well, thank you.
Every few days I post it onto my channel.
the thing is like
Have a channel, but you know
it's
what I
gonna
mean.
run out. Like it's gonna run out quickly
Obviously.
because before I had money to buy this stuff. Now I'm gonna have to use the money that I used to buy the stuff to live on. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to, keep it going much longer. But it's
But
okay.
have fun now because I can see
Yeah.
that you enjoy it.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
enjoy fixing purses and stuff, and
I love to do it myself. I mean, I've got so much of
but
that
it's
stuff. It's
overwhelming too because you don't have a place to put all this shit. And so
oh, mine's ridiculous. I've got, mine just got, my daughter just came down yesterday with a big bag, and I go, "What is that?" And she goes, "Oh, this was stuff that was underneath my bed, but it's ruined." And anyway, she just put it outside. She didn't put it in the bin. It's
uh-huh.
brand new stuff with the tags all on it. And I'm like, this
Oh my
girl,
goodness.
you can put it in the wash and give it away to somebody that needs it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, I really
yeah,
hate
those
that
can be
she does
repaired
that.
very easily.
She throws everything away, Nike stuff with the tags on it. So does he. My kids do it. They just don't have any concept of like, oh, mum
Saving
bought me
stuff.
that sweatsuit. I never got to wear it, but here I don't want it anymore. And they don't even use it. And I'm like, you're just so ungrateful.
Kids can
So
be
rude.
that way for
And
sure.
like when Ronald said that I smell bad the other day, I was like,
Oh,
yeah, I
he's
do
such an
smell. I
ass.
smell like Christian Dior today. Tomorrow it might be Versace. I'll let you know.
Our little Gucci.
I've
You
got
might be
a
a little Gucci
thousand
tomorrow.
friggin' perfumes. I
He's so
smell like
stupid.
whatever perfume I've chosen that day.
You know what Ronald smells like? Poop soup. That's what he
He's
smells
like poop soup
like.
and musty old man, old cue ball. He's a cue ball. He's a baldy old man with a dusty, rusty, musty old car. I've seen him.
Have you?
Yeah.
You've seen him in person?
Yeah, I saw a picture of him.
I don't care what nobody says. He called into my live that night and voted himself on the farm.
He
That
definitely
was
did.
him. Yes, and he
Dusty,
sounded
musty
very
old man.
feminine.
Oh my gosh. Now I just don't entertain. Now I will just completely ignore him. I just really don't care what he says. He's just not important, not at all.
Yeah, no. I know I don't pay attention to him anymore. I
No,
used
I
to.
don't now. I
Mm,
did the other day, and I was like, why am I fighting with him?
yeah,
Just delete him and ignore him. He's just not worth it.
just a brat. That's all
They're
he is.
all just a bunch of assholes. That's all they are.
Yeah. I'll
So
scroll through and
yeah,
try to listen to people on YouTube, but there's honestly not a whole lot of people that I like to sit and listen to because
me
it's
neither.
nothing but pure old drama and BS.
Mhm.
Like, and
Mhm.
I'll go and go on somewhere else and listen to TikTok or something because I just like who wants to hear about this one, that one, and the other one fighting all the time
Exactly. Like
and then
today,
just
I watched a thing about um, Satanism and stuff because I know that people are like, oh, you shouldn't, but I want to know what these
yeah.
people because
Doing,
we're going to have to face
doing.
them one day, and I want to
Oh,
know
we
exactly
yeah,
what they're
sooner
doing.
than what we know.
I want to know
Sooner.
exactly what they're doing, and this one
Yeah.
I watched today is about this. I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, they're a sect of the Satanism thing, and
Uh,
they pray all through the day to Jesus and God, and then at night they do Satan rituals. How weird is that?
that is crazy.
So they say that they believe in both. You can't believe in
Uh,
both.
no,
You make a choice.
you
That's
can't
what
serve
being a
both.
Christian
You're gonna
is. You
end
make
up
a
dead.
choice.
Because that devil hates us. Like the people that has experience with devil, they say that his hatred is more hatred than you'll ever feel in your whole life. Like anybody
Hmm.
that's ever come against you with hatred is nothing compared to the hatred that he feels for the human being. because
Mm.
we're the image of God.
Well, my son, I had to drag my son out of that dark place because he was there,
Yeah.
but then he got his wife
Uh-huh.
and he's completely different now. But I mean,
Good.
I thought, oh, my son is in for the worst, and that made me feel uncomfortable knowing
Yeah.
that my son was going
Just keep
down the complete
praying
wrong. Yeah,
for your son
yeah,
because I'm telling you right now, it's becoming the new age fad. People think it's okay to fool with these crystals, these Ouija boards, and
yeah,
doing all
yeah.
this stuff. Even when it comes to horoscopes, that is all
Yeah,
demon.
I don't pay any attention to anything anymore like that.
Yeah, yeah, because God is a very jealous God, and He gets angry, and He wants us to come to Him, and He doesn't like if they're getting stuff, it ain't from uh it's not from God. And if you accept what what a psychic tells you, say like if a psychic says, "Oh, well, you're going to die in 2 weeks," and you accept that, then you're speaking that into your fate.
You're
What you need
taking
to
that
do is
in, and it's
rebuke
probably
it.
going to happen, and you're going to the wrong place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you rebuke that, and but if
yeah,
you say, "Oh no, what am I going to do?" Well, then you're accepting that into your fate, and you're giving the
yeah,
demons permission. The
yeah,
spirit of fear comes upon you and everything else. So,
yeah,
God's not going to give you anything like that. No, absolutely
yeah.
not. And
It's
when I
like when
knew,
I buy statues, like of angels and stuff. They are a statue. It's a friggin' decoration.
oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
all it is. It means nothing but
oh
I
yeah,
don't
I have
pray to them. I
no,
don't use them. It's a
no.
friggin' decoration because I like it. That's it. And I
Oh, I
don't,
have statues and stuff
yeah,
like
and I don't think of it as anything but a
no,
statue. That's it.
no. But
But
when you
years
start,
ago, I told you I had the angel cards and I framed them and put them up in my
Mhm.
house.
Did you get rid of all that out of your
Yeah,
house?
yeah, yeah. That
Good,
was years
good,
ago.
good, good.
But I liked the pictures of the angels, so I framed them, and then one fell down off the wall and smashed.
Uh
There
huh.
was no wind, everything was closed, and I got rid of them.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there is a psychic in our town that has their own little house thing. And
Mm,
I won't even look at it when I drive by it. I do not even
yeah.
want to disrespect the Lord enough to look over at that building and
But you
even be
know
a
what?
part.
The one thing that can about psychics is they don't even believe what they're saying. That's just about money and greed. That's
A
all
lot of
it
them.
is. They don't believe what they're saying either. They just tell you what you want to hear so they can get paid.
Yeah.
They don't,
When they get information about your family, they're getting that from demons. Demons,
probably, yeah.
if they do.
I just think that they're fake and I just don't pay any attention to them. I think they're all about making money and they'll tell you whatever you want to hear, whatever you don't want to hear, whatever it is to make that money. And the worst ones of all in America when I was over there were the Romanian gypsy fortune tellers.
Really?
Like I heard them saying, like, I don't care what I tell them as long as they pay me. I don't care, and that is the attitude of most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they
Oh,
don't care. They don't care what they tell you. They don't care that they're probably not even getting anything from demons. They're just making it up so they
well,
can
the
take
the world
money.
has
It's
normalized
evil.
this.
Yeah,
The world has normalized this. I don't know
that's
how
not
many times
normal.
at that Chinese restaurant that I go to that I have told them not to give me fortune cookies. And what they do is they freaking do it anyway. So I just leave them on the table or throw them in the garbage because I
Yeah,
don't get them because them women give them to me anyway. And I'm like, I don't want them.
yeah. I
But
mean,
people think it's okay.
that it's a greed. It's a greedy world that we live in now. I live in an area
Uh huh.
where, like, not far from here, there's all them stores, like the crystal stores and
Oh,
the new
speak up
age
against it.
stores. Yeah, they've got them all around here, and they do fortune telling and all of that. I just walk past and don't pay any attention to them. They're just about making money off people any
Yeah.
way that they can, and
Yeah.
it's still a sin what they're doing. It's a sin. It's a sin against God. It's a sin
It's
what they're
such a
doing.
God.
But
It's an
they don't
abomination.
even believe what they're saying. They're just saying it to get paid. I've heard them
Oh yeah.
say, I don't care as long as they give me money, I don't care. So it's a greed that is feeding them to turn against God.
I
It's
wonder how many of them are having nightmares at night
mm,
uh and actually seeing things when they mess with that stuff, because I know they do. I
well,
know
my
they do.
son messed with the stuff, and I told you what went on at my house.
Yeah.
And it's not good. I mean, it's just not good.
No.
It's not, you don't mess with things like that. And you can think you know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
No.
Nobody knows what they're doing when they mess with that stuff.
No, they don't.
They
They
don't. I mean, my
absolutely don't.
son's certificate that he was doing at the time where that all happened, when
Did
it
you
came
tell
in
him?
the mail, yeah, it came in the mail. And what were the numbers on it?
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even want to need to say the numbers. You know what numbers were
Yeah.
on it. And
Yeah.
they were the first three numbers of that certificate.
Wow.
And I said to him, this is not a good thing at all. I said,
No.
you were named from the Bible.
Yeah.
I said, that's where your name come from, the
Wow.
Bible. I said,
Yeah.
remember that. That's where your name came from.
Yeah.
All of my kids' names they got some sort of significance to the Bible, all of them.
My cousin, me and her, we argue so much. She's so pro Carmilla. She's not,
Oh God.
and she called Jesus a fictional character. And I said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's an antichrist spirit. I said, you weren't raised like that. I said, don't you want to see grandma again? And then she was ready to get off the thing and not talk to me after that.
Well, that's the video that I watched today. It was talking about the Antichrist spirit. That's what they were talking about in
That's
the
what I
video.
told her she had. I said, you have
And
the
they, yeah, they were
anti.
explaining what the Antichrist spirit was in that video. It was
Uh-huh.
really interesting, but then there was some dark parts in it where I was like, oh, praying like,
How
don't,
dare her say that about Jesus?
that is
She has got to
disgusting.
stay with our grandmother. Was raised up there in a nice home. She still
Mm.
has her dad, my uncle. She still has her biological mother. Like she's always had a good life. Like I know maybe some
Well,
things
she's
have
not
happened to
going
her.
to have a good life because it's not going to end well unless she wakes up
If
very
her mocking
soon.
God, it's not going to end well at all.
No, it's not. And I
She's
remember having an argument with one of the people up the road there. I had to buy something for somebody, and it was in their store. And the lady started talking to me, and I said, all this stuff here goes against Jesus Christ. And she said,
right.
well, everybody's entitled to believe what they want. I said, but there's only one thing that you should believe. And as she was ready to
Yeah.
argue with me, I said, I'm not going to argue with you. I came to
Yeah.
get something that my people have been using for thousands of years. I don't pray to it. It's just something that we use, and
Uh,
that's in my culture. It's got nothing to do with any of this stuff.
yeah. Well, the thing
It's a
is,
cultural thing.
they say, "Oh," and I said, like I told Heather, I said, "Well, you might not believe, but your knee will bow and you will confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is the Lord one day." And I
Yeah.
was like, "You were raised better than this,
I'm
Heather."
so lucky that my kids don't aren't like that. Well, one was, but he's not now. And my daughter takes religion really serious. She starts her new job tomorrow.
Oh, good, good.
She left the gym after 3 years. And then on Friday, when she was about to leave, and they were doing the farewell party, she got
Mhm.
told that her gym was nominated as the best gym improvement of the year. So
Oh,
if she,
awesome.
yeah, so if she's the one that was there through all of that, so that'll go really good on her resume. But she's gone back to
Mhm.
corporate
Well, good.
and she starts her new job tomorrow. So I'm really proud of her. She just felt like she just had to do something different. She felt stuck.
Uh-huh.
So now she starts tomorrow, and I'm really excited because she's going to do something that she wants to do. And the gym, she used to go to the gym, and then once she started working there, she stopped.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
That's good.
it's
That's
it
good.
is good, but she's got this boyfriend, and 2 years now, and I'm like, mm-mm.
Do you like him or no?
No, no, I'm trying, but no.
Sometimes it's hard, ain't it?
Um, he's just not good enough, in my opinion. Uh, he's just doesn't have his stuff together. She's very together, and he's not.
Well, maybe with him, maybe she'll help him get it together.
Well, I mean,
Maybe.
he's Greek, and
Mhm.
I was adopted, and I follow the Greek ways because that's what my dad was, and he was
Mhm.
the only good thing that I had here,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
So
your adopted daddy?
yeah, and I mean, my adoptive dad is who saved me basically because he's the one that pulled the whistle and said somebody needs to help my daughter. She's a
Yeah.
baby and she's in the worst place she could be. And if he hadn't have done that, then police wouldn't have come looking for me. And I thought they were
Mhm.
trying to take me back, so I was running from them.
Yeah.
So yeah, my dad, he was I had two dads that were my real dad was an alcoholic, but he
Mhm.
was a very good dad. I
Yeah.
only got to be with him for a little while because by the time I got to him, his alcohol problem was so bad. So, and
Does your
then my,
sister
huh?
did your sister have a relationship with your bio dad?
Um, Not really because he didn't believe he was the dad.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely the mum, but he didn't. Yeah,
Um, mm,
so he didn't believe that she was his. So no, they didn't have a relationship.
oh,
And yeah, she was pretty upset about it in a way, and she'll throw it in my face. And yeah,
yeah.
but I mean, that wasn't my
That,
fault. I
no, it
went
wasn't your
looking for
fault.
my dad. I went looking for my dad, and I found him. And I mean, she could have done the same.
If
I don't think.
anybody could have found him, you definitely as a person that would find him.
And I found him, and I don't regret that. For one, it was the best thing I ever did because I got to be with my dad and know the person that he was. Yes, the alcohol had taken over by that time, but
Mhm.
the times that we shared were really great. Like we
Yeah,
had some really great times together. It wasn't
that's
long enough,
good.
but we did have we I have memories, good ones.
Yeah, that's
He was
good.
really intelligent. My dad was super intelligent. He just
Yeah,
was riddled with alcohol abuse,
yeah.
you know, and there was
Do you
nothing
feel
I
like
could do.
sometimes you're stuck in the childhood that you can't get out of?
Mm, Sometimes, yeah.
Like you're just stuck
Why
there?
when people tell me that I was screaming in the night, that's when it affects me really bad.
Yeah,
Because I don't remember because of the pills that they've put me on, and I really don't want to be on all this medication. But then I
yeah.
don't want to remember that stuff either. So it's
Well,
like a
they
cat.
also drugged you too when you were little. They drugged you,
Yeah, they
didn't they?
did. And well, I was born drug addicted. My mum was using needles and everything while she was pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah, so my dad told me
That's how God
everything.
was. Yeah.
So yeah, I
But
had that in me, and they say I like the smell of gas of petrol.
okay,
We call it petrol here. I like
okay.
the smell of it, and they say people that are born addicted to drugs often like those smells, like
Like the smell of what?
gas.
I like the smell of gas.
Yeah, well, they
I don't
say
know
that,
why.
I like the smell of like turpentine.
I've never smelled that before.
It's like paint. I don't know what they call it over there, but when you clean your paint brushes after you've painted, that
Uh-huh.
smell I love. I love that smell, and they say it's
Oh,
very common for people that were born addicted to drugs to like the smell of chemicals.
probably because they had that shit in them drugs,
Yeah, maybe because petrol. I'm always sticking my head out
especially
the window.
meth. It's on telling what's in meth. All
Gas.
kinds of
We pull up to put gas in the car, I've got my head out the window.
smelling
God,
the gas.
yeah, I love it. It's
I
horrible.
love the smell of burning firewood. I could sit
Oh, I
for
love
hours.
that too. Have you ever done the Jim Beam or Jack Daniels wood?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that
I've
smells
never heard
amazing.
of that
And
before.
I don't drink alcohol, but
Uh-huh.
when that burns, that smell is so good.
What do they do?
Yeah, they
Douse it
have
in
it
there or
here.
something?
Well, they have it here, and it's like wood fire for your like barbecue and stuff, and it's infused with like whiskey and stuff.
Oh shoot. I've never heard of that.
Smells amazing when it burns. See, I
I
love
like
all
the
that.
smell of charcoal.
I like that too, and I like the smell of tar. How weird is that? Like
Oh, I
tar,
don't
when
like
they put the tar on the road, I'm always sticking my head out the window.
really? Wow.
I love it. It's weird. It's
It
so
is
weird.
weird, that is, because I don't
And
really
they say that it's common for people that are born addicted to drugs
do
to like
drugs.
certain
Mm.
smells of. I even don't mind kerosene, the old kerosene lamps. I used to love the smell
Yeah.
of that.
Wow.
I know it's
Some
weird.
people,
It's very strange,
I
but
guess
then I
our
was
bodies are
reading it's
weird.
common. Huh?
I guess our bodies are kind of weird. I know when I clean the purses, like I clean them with these like um conditioner wipes for leather. But
Yeah.
if I hold them with in my hands and it absorbs, I'll have a metallic taste in my mouth the rest of the day. It's weird.
I like the smell of leather as well. The leather
I
smell.
like the smell of leather.
Oh,
Yes,
I
I
love
do.
that too. I love that smell. Yeah, I know most
Of
people
what?
get headaches, but me, I will sniff it like like that. I
I'll tell
love
you
it.
what. I cannot stand Bath and Body Works candles. They make my
No,
head
I don't
hurt.
like them either. I don't like them. My daughter bought me candles and flowers the other day, and the candles, I haven't lit them because they stink.
Yeah, they do. They make your head
They
hurt.
stink, and I'm
They're
not
so
lighting that.
strong.
I am not lighting. They're from Bed Bath and Beyond, and I'm not using them.
Uh-uh.
They're
They make
yucky.
your head
But
hurt.
I
They're
don't
too
want her to
strong.
feel bad, so I put them in my room,
Uh,
and I'll go, "Oh, I haven't been up there." Oh, yeah, I'll use. I'm not using them. They
I'll tell
stink.
you a candle that smells so good, and it and it doesn't hurt your head, and that's candleberry candles. Oh, they
Yeah.
smell so good.
The ones, what they've got here, how you don't have Kmart anymore, but we have Kmart, and their candles
Oh,
that are like $1 and $2, they smell
wow.
amazing. They've got one
Damn.
that's like it's like lilies or something, and the smell is beautiful. This
Wow.
one that she got me is like roses, but it's too much. Like I
Yeah.
love roses, but candles and the scent of roses, I don't like it.
No, I'm not a
But
big yeah.
no, no, I'm not a fan of the rose smell.
Uh,
Lilies, things like that, I do like. I do.
I like lilac smells.
Lilacs are beautiful too.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
used to have a beautiful lilac tree in Kentucky at our house there, but
Mm,
I try to grow them around here, but where we let the goats free range, it don't
yeah.
work. They eat everything we get. My rose
Well,
bushes
my
look
dogs,
awful.
when I cook their food, I put certain herbs and stuff in it, and they have this yogurt that's the kefir, and it's
Uh-huh.
different than yogurt, and it's been so good for them because they're both allergy dogs, so food allergies, both of them. So
Oh,
they're always itching and scratching after food, and then I've got to not have that food and change it around. But
yeah.
I put berries and all sorts of stuff in their food that they
That's good
just
for them.
blueberries. I put it in the chicken and stuff. They don't even know.
Well, my sheep had cataracts real bad, and I when I started letting her free range with the goats, she don't have them no more. So I guess she's getting the nutrition she needs to keep her from having them, because her cataracts went away. Ain't that
Wow.
weird? Yeah.
Free range animals are really good. And
Yeah, they have a whole farm here full of kudzu and everything, and kudzu's very good for goats and sheeps. Like, they're
yeah,
full of protein.
Kmart is the best. Like you can go up there and buy like 5 candles for $10 and they last all week long, 2 weeks.
From
I
Kmart.
love Kmart. Oh my gosh, I'm always in there.
They shut
I
ours
love their
down.
shirts and their stuff. I love it there.
Huh.
I love it in there. I mean, and I've got all the good stuff that I love Kmart. I go in there and I
Kmart.
come out with stuff that I shouldn't have come out with. I
Oh,
come out and I'm walking in and he's like, "What's in the bag?" I go, "Shh, stuff. I went to Kmart.
let me live my life.
Leave me alone. I
I'll
bought
tell Billy, let me live
pajamas
my life.
and candles."
Uh-huh.
Their pajamas are so comfortable. I go in there and I love their pajamas. And then sometimes they got stuff for like $2. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I'll get 6 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it in
The
there.
problem is I've got so much stuff that I
Me
don't need
too.
anymore. And now that I'm doing this eBay, it's even worse. So I've got to find a place for this stuff, because if I don't, I'm going to be completely overrun.
Why don't you just get a shed, like a
I
proper
do
wood?
have one.
Oh, you
I went
do?
and bought one, but it's so hot, I'm afraid to put these purses out there in the heat. And when it starts cooling down, I'll take them and put them out there. But
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now, I'm just afraid to put them in there because of
And
the
you got
heat.
to make sure that no sort of moisture comes in there because it
Yeah.
destroys bags.
Oh,
Like you should
yeah.
see the stuff,
And
the
clothes.
bag of stuff my daughter's got out there. It's all
Mhm.
brand new stuff, and I'm like, I can wash that and give it to
Mhm.
somebody. Like that's
Yeah.
just wasteful. But she
Yeah.
doesn't value. She's very spoiled. My daughter. She
Yeah.
doesn't
Kids
like my
nowadays
son
are like that.
appreciates things. She doesn't.
Yeah. Well, it's easy when they're young to do that, though,
Yeah.
especially if they've always had what they wanted and stuff.
She's always
Uh,
been the princess of the family. That's the problem. I've
well,
only
she's a
got one
princess.
girl. Well, I've got a stepdaughter, but I mean, I've got a Leah. I mean, anyway, they already know her name. But she's my only daughter, so I doted on her. Like, she had clothes from 0 to size 10 before she was even here.
Oh, I bet
I,
she did.
I had her in the bows and the freaking frilly
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And oh,
I think
she's
we
back
all went through them
that
phases
stuff
with our
now, but
girls.
she went through the tomboy stage, and I'm like, I already have boys. Now she's
Yeah,
back. She wears pink things and stuff now. She's
yeah.
back to being a girly girl, but
Mhm.
she wears really like Nike boy clothes. So did my stepdaughter. They both did it.
Yeah.
Where's my girls? I wanted girls.
I
I've
want
got
my
no.
baby girl back. Well,
Mm.
my girls they're girly girls. They've always been girly girls. They're not baby doll playing girls. They played with Barbies, but they're both girly girls. And
She
boy,
was girly, girly till about 7. And then she started turning into that tomboyish. Now she's
I wish
back
a little bit, yeah.
girly again. Now I get to see her walking around with pink clothes on and stuff, and I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Even my
Bub is the
stepdaughter,
boys.
she was a full-on boy. Now she's girly
I'll tell
too.
you
I
what.
love it.
I raised my girls to be girly girls and boys to be. Bub is the boyest of all the boys. He couldn't be no more of a boy than he already is, because he is just a boy. That's all I
I
can
know,
say.
but he's very. Oh well, I know you probably have your issues with him because boys. I mean, my son can be really cheeky too.
Uh, he's
People
just
are people are good at lying, convincing people are BS pretty much. What
Bub.
it's what happened. I don't know where that came from.
The only thing I have with Bub, he's listening to me, is that he's airheaded as hell. he
Oh,
stand
my
right
son
there
is
and he
airheaded
come to
as
pick it up, and he just like will look all around it and will not pick it up for nothing because he can't see it.
my
I don't
son
know.
is hopeless. Oh my god,
Yeah.
lose it. I'm like the other day, I was looking for a towel so I could have a shower, and I'm like, where
Uh-huh.
are the towels? I know
Uh-huh.
I've got a million towels. Where I can't find one towel.
Oh no.
And
You
then
can't.
I'm out
The
there
worst
doing
thing
something
though.
with the fish, and he sneaks in the laundry and puts a dump in there, and there's like 10 towels that came from
Oh
his room.
yeah. You
I'm
should
like,
see the plates Bub packs down the steps that he collects for like a month.
that's him too. I'm going to take a photo of him next time he does it and send
Uh-huh.
it to you so you can laugh. Comes
Uh-huh.
down with like 10 bowls and plates and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm
You're
like,
like,
what?
wow, I forgot I even had that.
Or I go to get spoons and then like I have to wash a spoon to use. I'm like, how come I've only got one spoon here? Where's my spoons?
Uh-huh.
And I threw some out that were crappy, and I was like, I shouldn't have thrown them out. Why did I throw them out?
Just look in his room, you'll find it.
I just said to him today, where's the bowls? They're the only bowls there are the like narrow ones, and I need the really deep ones.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, where are the deep bowls? I said, you must have them up there. No. I said, oh,
Um,
well, they must have grown legs and walked away then.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'd
I
hate to
know.
go up there in Bub's room. He cleans
Oh,
it, but when he does, it's bag after bag after bag.
I know, I know. But that
So,
he's, I mean, my son's 19. So at that age, they're shocking.
yeah.
But now that my older boys have grown, they're different. Like they don't do any of that stuff now. But I won't. My son goes in my room sometimes, and I say, "No one's allowed to eat in my room. There's no food to be taken in my room. I don't want like bugs or anything in there. Don't take
Yeah.
anything." Because I've
Yeah.
got this really expensive bed and stuff, and my son goes up there and he tries to take his food in there. I'm like, no food in my bedroom. I don't like it. I
Exactly.
don't like crumbs on my bed or any of that. No,
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 at all.
no. I know. I mean, he sleeps and I often fall asleep down here, and I'll go up for a few
Mhm.
hours and then I come back down because I just can't stay still. I get up and down all night.
Me
I never
too. I
just,
wish I could sleep better, but I can't.
I do too. I wish I could just go to bed at night and just sleep through the whole night and wake up at like 6 o'clock. I don't know. Some people can do that. I can't. I get
Well, I
back
went
up.
through a stage where I was doing that, but now I'll probably sleep all day tomorrow. It's like 3 in the morning right now.
Yeah, I know you sound tired. I was going to say that.
A little bit. I took a nap, but I didn't put my CPAP on, and I woke up and my heart. I know I was in some kind of arrhythmia. I felt my heart like going
Oh
into.
no.
I
Do
I sh-
you keep yourself elevated? Because I can't sleep
I
flat.
do, I do, but when I don't wear my CPAP, I can really feel it. Like I think I go into some kind of SVTs or something when I'm asleep. Because when I wake up,
Mm.
my heart is pounding out of my chest. And I fell
See,
asleep with
I always sleep up high. I have like three pillows under me, and I can't sleep any other
yeah.
way now.
Well, I've got one of those beds that raises up that I bought it a
Yeah, I've
while
got
back,
that bed too.
and it
But I never
helps.
use it. I never do that. I just don't use
Oh,
it.
I
I've
got
got it,
mine.
but I don't use it.
I keep mine elevated. I would smother to death if I didn't.
Yeah.
I, I've got bad sleep apnea, real bad sleep apnea,
No, I don't
and
have that. I just don't. I can't. When I lie down flat, I can't sleep. It feels heavy, and I have to. But they say I don't have sleep apnea because I did sleep study, and they said no. So
then you
whatever.
probably don't have it. Then I do. You're
Um,
not usually
do
people that
have to sleep
sick.
up high, but I can't. If I sleep low, I'll only last like 20 minutes like that, and then I'll go get put the pillow back. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, Rita, they do that.
What is it?
She said her grandson she has to
Oh,
hide.
I don't like any food in my room. Mm-mm.
Mine
No.
sleep is terrible, Daisy. I don't think I will ever get it right. I know, me
My
neither.
sleep is
I'm
terrible.
a night
And
shift person.
I take pills that should knock out an elephant and I still get back up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just where we're getting older or hormones or whatever. I don't know.
I can't stay still at night. I'll sleep for an hour, maybe two, maybe three, and then I'm up. Then I'm
Yeah.
up for a few hours and then I'll sleep again. And then by about once the sun hits the windows, I'm up.
Yeah, I have to cover I got my windows covered in my bedroom because where
Well,
I work
I've got
night shift.
skylights in this house. There's a skylight in my bathroom. So when
Oh,
you're showering, it's got the skylight, and then in the hallway, I've got the skylight in the stairs. So
well
there's
that's good.
no way of blocking it out.
No. Well, natural light is actually good for your mental health.
Yeah, my mental health's pretty bloody bad. So,
Yeah. Especially in
but
the
I've
winter.
been all right. Like I must say that we've come a long way in the last 4 years, and my mental health improved because I
Oh,
actually
good.
met people that I trust
And
now,
we love.
and I didn't trust anybody before I met you guys. I was not a trustworthy. I didn't not
Me neither.
trustworthy. I don't
Mhm.
trust people, but I do now.
Yeah.
I know I can
Yeah.
now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you go to
That
bed.
makes a difference. Well, I love you, Yanni, and I thank you
I
for
love
coming
you
up and
too.
talking to me and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna go have a nice one of them Earl Grey teas. I love that stuff, and it just puts me in that calm mode. Yeah,
good.
I'm glad that I got to come up. I love it when we can just
I
talk
know. I
about
wish Salem
whatever.
Diamonds was with us this time. We'd go on and on and on.
Yeah, diamonds, I think, and we need to pray for our diamonds and Sailor because Sailor's having flare ups and diamonds is not well either. So we need to pray for all of our peoples.
Yeah,
And
Christina.
our Debbie, because Debbie's not doing well either. But we don't need to tell people too much, but just keep them in your prayers. Love you
Yeah,
too, Sarah. Love
yeah,
you, Rita. I love these girls. I mean,
yeah,
so glad that I met you guys, that you're in my life because before that I
yeah.
just didn't trust anybody.
It's hard to
Yeah,
trust people because people
yeah,
are bad. A lot of
yeah.
people are bad, ain't they, Yanni?
Well, they're evil, and that's what it is. And eventually, the evil comes out, and you can see it, and then you just
Yeah,
run and you keep away. And
yeah,
I don't have that evil in my life because as soon as I feel it, I'm gone. I will not stick
yeah,
around. I can feel it, and I'm out. I just yeah.
yeah.
I
I,
will not let it in to me. And I do have to work on me having hatred towards people. That's the
well,
only
you got to
thing.
spend. The only way you're going to get to doing that is you've got to spend time with God, and that
Yeah.
means putting everything down and being silent for a while
Yeah, I do that. I
and
do
spend
do that.
time with Him.
I do that now that I've got this
Good.
mask thing. I love this thing, and I just completely zone out.
There you
And I
go.
have the Bible playing on audio books, and I can pick
Yeah.
whatever I want to hear in it. And sometimes I want different parts of the Bible to
Uh-huh.
play, and
Uh-huh.
that's so good because my eyes are so bad. So,
You
you
should
know,
you should put on the Exodus and listen to the whole story of the Exodus.
Exodus, yeah,
It's like having the never-ending story in that book. Like,
yeah,
it's so adventurous because it tells you exactly what the Israelites went through
mm,
in the
yeah.
desert after they left Egypt.
And it's so hot in the Sahara. Oh, I can't even imagine being like a slave out there like that.
Yeah. Well, God kept them covered by day and kept them warm at night with the fire. So, like, he led them by night by fire, and
But I
so
mean,
their
when I
shoes
came
never even
back
wore out.
to the Middle East and Israel, I was like brown. Like I was. I remember my son putting his arm near me and saying, "Mummy, you're the same color as me." I remember
Oh,
because I
wow.
came back and I was so brown, and the
Uh-huh,
humidity there isn't as bad as in Australia. Like here, when the sun's out, it's uncomfortable.
uh-huh.
Yeah. But
It's
anyway,
horrible
I'm
here.
gonna go and let you go to bed and tell. I love everybody. Everybody
Love
keep
you
Christine,
too.
Debbie, Sailor,
Yeah,
Diamonds, and anyone else that's struggling.
yeah.
Yeah, all love and light. That's it.
Yes,
Love
ma'am.
and light. Anyway, love you, Daisy. How do I get out of here now? I don't even know.
Uh, I guess you I don't
Can you
you just hit
me off?
you want me to?
Yes, please.
I love you. Bye, my
I
Yanni.
love you too. Bye. Bye.
Bye, honey. I want to say bye to everybody. Thank you all for coming by, hanging out with me. I'm glad we got to hang out a little bit tonight. Y'all keep Christina in your prayers. She's my little angel. She's our angel. I'll try to come back on maybe tomorrow night. I'm not sure. But God bless you all and good night and stay safe out here on these YouTube streets. You know they're gangster. Bye, everybody.